What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Hey, y'all. What's going on? While I let people come into the room, we'll just listen to some tunes. It's a thin line between love and hate, y'all. And we're going to talk about it tonight. 5 o'clock in the morning, honey. Oh, and we're going to paint. Hey, everyone. I'm not gonna go down the bush. Sweet lotions. Who is it? She opened up the door. You know, gotta pause every once in a while just to let you guys know I don't want this live to be blocked. YouTube is so whack, like you cannot listen to music without them blocking you. I was going to play the instrumental, but even with the instrumental, they will block you. But this song right here is perfect for the topic we're about to get into. Never do she want says, where have you been? No, she said, I am hungry, honey. We're going to get into it soon. I'm just trying to wait for more people to get in. Get my paint ready. And a woman tells me, pass me your hat too. All the time she's mine. Matter of fact, you know what I'm going to do? As I wait for y'all to come in. Hey, everybody. What's up, Philly Diva? What's up? Tina Marie. Ooh, Tina Marie, girl. I'm Rick James. Okay. Coronavirus. I love that name. Lisa Pittman. Real Talk with Retta. What's up? Spanish Fly. Michelle Lane. Chrisma. Roxanne. While I prepare, because you guys, I did not expect this. This live I'm about to play was a deleted live from Mrs. Latruth. Most of you didn't see this live. Because last night, you know me being nosy, I decided to go through the internets and I saw only 2 people screen recorded and shared this, but they didn't get many views. And I was like, how? How are they not getting views? I don't think you guys are titling your videos correctly. Like if you don't put Miss Latruth. If you're going to put Miss Latruth, type in what Miss Latruth said. Miss Latruth said that Mr. Latruth wanted to off her and her kids and then himself. Yes, y'all heard me right. Did any of you guys know that? What up, Season with Purpose? What up, Taurus Night? Does anybody know about this? Did you Evolving Chats, Trinity, Time, Leia? What's up, Anna Lee? QB, what's up? Sister, I missed you for so long. Rich Roker, does anybody know that Miss Latruth made a live and she quickly deleted it? And in that live, she stated that Latruth wanted to off her kids, and then himself. Did you guys know that? Did you hear that? Because if you didn't hear it, we're going to talk about it. As a matter of fact, because, you know, I was going to be funny and play something while you guys were coming in the room, but I think I have enough people. Let me just see what the chat is saying. Oh, wow. Thank you, Real Talk with Retta. I'm so grateful. And also, I want to say thank you to the person that Cash Apped me earlier. It was like a quick little Cash App just to give me. Yes, it's you, Loretta. I did it for you, baby. Loretta, I did it for you. As a matter of fact, I was eating some chicken wings and a steak quesadilla. And then I got the alert and you said it was an emergency or urgent. And I said, you know what? These chicken wings don't taste that great anyway. Put them to the side and I decided to do this live. Last night, I found the video on somebody else's page. They have the full video. It's like 34 minutes. So I'm going to play that one. Loretta, I know that you sent me another video, but it's like 18 minutes. I'm going to play the full 34-minute video for those of you who did not know about it. Thank you, Anna Lee. She said like. So nobody knows. You didn't hear it? Okay. For those of you who did not hear, we're about to listen to it together. And as we listen, I'm going to finish painting this. He looks pretty big compared to her, but because she's so far away, you can't tell. They're the same size. I'm going to try to transform him and make him match her. I said Jerome in the house. What's up? Yes. Okay. So it is a thin line between love and hate. We already know this. I'm about to share the screen. It's not much for you to see on the screen, but you can see the text messages. So I'm going to have that up for those of you who like to look at the receipts as you watch. And you can watch me paint. I just might do it like this so that you could see me a little better. And then I'll just move this over. We'll figure it out. But for now, I'm going to have it like this as I prepare. I'm honored that people like to hear my thoughts and opinions on situations. So here goes. I'm going to pause every time I feel like we need to pause and say something. Make sure the volume is all the way up. If you guys hear an echo in the beginning, please forgive me. That's just the beginning. If it sounds laggy, whatever, it will stop. If I pause or mute myself in the background, the audio of this video is going to go lower, and we don't want that. So, ready? To the person that just said, y'all think she's telling the truth? At this point, I don't trust anyone's word because I just left a narc marriage myself, so my trust level is low. Okay. Do I think she's telling the truth? I mean, she does have receipts, text messages between her and Latruth's blood-born daughter, stating that she said that Latruth wanted to off her and the kids. Before I even go into that, I think it's important that we play that Latruth video. Miss Latruth. Let me see. Latruth. Maybe it's on his Instagram. No, not his Instagram. Twitter. What's it called? What's that thing he loves so much? TikTok. I'm going to go on his TikTok real quick before I play this Miss Latruth exposing video. And we're going to watch the first thing that was a red flag to many people. I mean, even to people that were on Mrs. Latruth's side, after they saw this, I feel like their thoughts and opinions changed. So it's only fair that we watch this first.
Hey, now, Brianna Hampton.
She just pepper sprayed me. She just pepper sprayed me for no reason in my house.
I can't keep following me.
No, I ain't following you nowhere. No, I don't have a gun. You really doing this lying stuff again? I'm recording everything.
Please hurry.
Yeah, please hurry, because she's crazy. Please hurry, she's crazy.
Thank you.
Please hurry up, she's crazy.
I can't keep following.
No, I'm not. I'm upstairs. You downstairs. Do what you do. No, I'm not. Do what you do. I'm way up here. Do what you do.
404-416-1389.
Okay, for anyone that has ever been in a relationship with somebody like Latruth or Brianna, you obviously know this is a toxic situation on both parts. But I have to say this. If you've ever been with somebody like Latruth, you know that that person will pick up the camera when it's convenient. That person will spin narrative to make you look a certain way. Yes, I'm not going to lie. She is extremely dramatic, but I feel like that is part of her personality, and he chose to marry her regardless. I don't know if you guys have been following me since I started talking about this couple, but there was a video that I shared with you all. There was an interview with Mr. and Mrs. Latruth, and Latruth, you knew who you were marrying before marrying her. Initially, when she got her first ring, she didn't like it. She felt it was too small and had you buy her another one, and then another one, and then I think another one. So, with that being said, you know what type of person you're dealing with. I don't want to put any names on her because a lot of people want to have, the most luxurious gifts, and they believe that that shows you your worth or your value. So that could have been the reason she wanted a really expensive ring. Who knows? So yeah, besides that point, being called crazy. I've been called that plenty of times, and I noticed that the people that call you crazy are usually the abusive, narcissistic, sociopathic, psychopaths, whatever it is. Um, so I don't know how you guys feel about this. You guys let me know in the chat, and I'm gonna go straight to Miss Latruth's truth with receipts.
Brianna Hampton.
She just pepper sprayed me. She just pepper sprayed me for no reason in my house.
I can't keep following me.
No, I ain't following you nowhere. No, I don't have a gun. You really doing this lying stuff again? I'm recording.
You see how he's like, you really doing this lying stuff again? So it's like, when he says that, automatically, whoever's watching this is going to be like, oh man, he just said that she's lying and she's a liar. She didn't respond to it, so maybe it might be true. Maybe she is a liar. Then again, there was a point where she's talking on the phone and she's like, he keeps following me. He keeps following me. And the thing is, we don't know if he kept following her from room to room prior to him pressing record. So her calling the cops could have been because he kept following her. You understand? We don't know what happened before this. And under his caption, she's so dramatic and y'all still bashing me over lies. Well, the truth, it's your fault because you are the one that kept coming on the internet for about a month stating that it was a skit. Now that is a lie, a huge lie. Then you said you did this for domestic violence awareness. You were going to start a group to help people that were accused of domestic violence. Then you go live with your wife. You admit to the tote situation. You say you were using the tote. You were using the tote to protect you from her kicks, to your open wound from your surgery, from your cancer. Like you were saying a lot of things that would turn people against your wife, right? So eventually your wife decides she's going to bring out her own receipts. Since you want to make fun of her and keep posting tote videos, she decided to, y'all, if y'all didn't see that 2.5 hour live where Miss Latruth went in on Mr. Latruth, one day if you guys want, if you didn't see it, we could watch it together. But it's a long ass live. Y'all let me know. But let me just play this one more time and we're going to get into Miss Latruth.
61389. Brianna Hampton.
She just pepper sprayed me. She just pepper sprayed me for no reason in my house.
I can't keep following me.
No, I ain't following you nowhere. No, I don't have a gun. You really doing this lying stuff again? I'm recording everything.
Please hurry.
Yeah, please hurry, because she's crazy. Please hurry, she's crazy.
Thank you.
Please hurry up, she's crazy.
I can't keep following.
No, I'm not. I'm upstairs. You downstairs.
Okay, see now, he was following her up until that point. So technically, she's in a frantic, she's being frantic. She's being very dramatic. We don't know what happened right before he hit record. So I can't take up for either one of them. I don't know. I don't know. And some people were upset talking about, oh, she mentioned a gun. Now that, I'm not going to lie, for any of you that felt like I was sugarcoating this whole situation and didn't mention that she told the officer or the receptionist or whatever, the operator, that he had a gun, that was not a smart move on Mrs. Latruth's part, because Miss Latruth, do you understand what men go through. Let me see. I was trying to put it so that you guys could see what I was doing. I'm gonna play it in a second. Um, do you understand what men go through these days? You tell an operator over the phone that your man has a gun, they're gonna send police, guns blazing, or waiting, because they're expecting y'all. When you see like this is, don't judge it. Don't judge it. There's so much detail left, and wait till y'all see what was underneath this painting, because I had to reuse this. I'll show y'all. But anyways, she was wrong for that, but I don't even think she was thinking. She was thinking because she was so frantic. But as he's doing this video, he is calling her crazy. I'm not following you. I don't have a gun. But then he goes on TikTok showing off that same old gun multiple times, to the point where he even had to delete the videos because so many people were leaving negative comments. But anyways.
Upstairs, do what you do. No, I'm not. Do what you do. I'm way over here. Do what you do.
404-416-13.
All right, so now we're gonna get to Miss Latruth, y'all. Again, like I said, she deleted this video immediately. I don't know what made her delete it. Possibly because she showed text messages between her and Latruth's blood daughter, his firstborn. And I don't know, maybe it was to protect her, maybe it was because she did too much. I don't know. You guys be the judge. We'll watch it together. We'll talk about it.
Good morning, everybody. It's probably 3:42 where you at. It's 4:42 where I'm at.
Listen, when the screen is black, I'm going to have the screen bigger so you guys can see what I'm doing. And when she starts showing text messages, I will put the screen bigger. All right?
I'm quite frankly just tired. Just tired. So, with that being said, first I'm going to talk about these messages I got from my stepdaughter, Desharia. So, this is Desharia right afterwards. Okay? So, these are the text messages. When I asked her, do you want to call him? She said no. I said, do you feel like it was pressure from me or your mom to post a video on the internet and what people are saying? No, it wasn't pressure because I chose to post how I felt and what was truly going on. While you was here, you never posted anything. What made you post when you got home? She said, I didn't post at the house because at the time he said he was going to come kill. Wait a second. At the time he said he was going to come kill y'all and then kill himself. I posted when I got home because I felt safe there. Now, this is from my stepdaughter. This is from my stepdaughter. When I asked her about everybody saying that, oh, we pressured her, me and her mama pressured her, he lying saying that, oh, we told her what to say. No, these are the receipts right here. I got nothing but receipts and I got time, plenty of time. So as you guys can see, hold on a minute, because her phone got locked. So as you guys can see, my stepdaughter said she didn't post until she got to her mother's house because Robert said he was going to come kill himself and us. You can see that from my stepdaughter. Next message. Your dad wants you to call him. Why? He wants to know why you feel the way, why he feels the way you when you talk to him. He says he called you, but you didn't answer. She said, no, I wouldn't talk to him. I feel as though everyone needs a real apology from him because at this moment, I don't even want to speak to him. So he on her page right now talking about, this is Desharia, I'm Desharia, and y'all need to stop coming for me. That's Robert talking to his fucking self. He's sick in the head. He's talking to himself.
And if you guys don't know, Latruth posted on his Facebook a video and tags the name Dasharia the singer, which is his daughter. And he says that he feels empty inside without her in his life. And he makes an entire, I don't know whether it was a 30 or 40 hour video in regards to his daughter. And he was typing back and forth, according to Brianna, under that page, acting as if he is his daughter, because the daughter does not have access to that page. He's literally typing to himself, just like when I talked about Boosie. If you guys don't know who Boosie is, because I know a lot of people don't follow that type of rap or whatever, especially the people that are like more into old school. Boosie Badass is a rapper from the South, from New Orleans, right? And for whatever reason, Miss Latruth decided to reveal that Boosie Badass is not the person commenting under all of Latruth's posts. When we see a verified blue check, we look at a celebrity. We're like, wow, this celebrity is cool with Latruth. That's what's up. This celebrity supports Latruth. Okay, that might entice you to want to, to show more love to Latruth too, because you see that other celebrities deal with him. Just like the other day, he posted that he just got off the phone with Jay-Z, and Jay-Z gave him advice on his situation with his wife, and he said Jay-Z's been there before. And then people were like, why don't you show the conversation with Jay-Z? Why don't you record everything else? Why you didn't record that? He said he respects Jay-Z's privacy. Latruth is like a pathological liar. It's pretty creepy how he keeps pointing the finger at his wife. I understand she's super dramatic and whatnot, but what would you consider him? He's manic. He's acting out. If you guys have not been paying attention to the things he's been doing online, it's pretty much creepy. But the reason why I stopped here was to let you know that I saw Dasharia the singer, his daughter, on Facebook going back and forth with people. And Miss Latruth just said that is not his daughter. That is him writing back. Just like he was using that Boosie Badass page to make it seem as if he was up there. Now check his page, you're not going to see Boosie anymore. I noticed ever since we started like laughing about it and pointing it out, he stopped.
Thanks, sister, keep locking up. On that Dasharia the singer page that y'all keep seeing him acting like typing as if it's her, she's still not even talking to this man, and he's still lying. Still lying. I think I still got it on here. Y'all find me liking so fast. All right, next message. This is her encouraging me so people don't think, oh, she made these messages up. No, she asked me about how my kids was doing. And this is her messaging me, trying to encourage me, trying to uplift me. So I said to her, I'm trying to figure out how to go about co-parenting with your dad. When do you think you're going to fix your relationship with him, or how do you want to fix it without getting the apology you need? She says, I want him to mentally get help before continuing to trying to fix something with someone. Also me, I do want a relationship with him, but not right now until he gets help or something. I don't know. I just ignore the text and he sends paragraphs. So with that being said, lies, oh baby, we don't have to do that. That's what we don't have to do. So let's go on to exhibit. My next exhibit with the recordings. Oh, let me before I move on to the next.
Okay, you guys, she's about to play some audio recordings of him. So listen very closely, okay? If you guys need me to go rewind back, I'm going to keep paying attention to the chat. Listen closely, okay? Mind you, this is recent, okay? Recent.
Next one. This is me texting her. She said, I found out he been lying half this whole time, and it kind of hurts because, like, you're my dad. He acts like he's innocent, and he's just this perfect person that don't do nothing. And I said, no matter how many times I express that he thinks he knows it all and continues to say that he doesn't. Okay? These are my messages. This is her. That part. Nobody's putting nothing in my head. I'm finally seeing his true colors that I have never seen before, that he's been hiding for so long. It frustrates me also because he thinks people talk to me or put stuff in my head when I put my own opinion out. And I said, I really hope he fixes things because you and Amora don't deserve this. This is going to truly suck for you guys. She said, yes, it is. I said, I'm so sorry you're going through this. It hurts me, but I can only imagine your pain. Okay? So while we on exhibits and shit, next.
If you're asking about the screen being blurry, I can't help that. This was Miss Latruth recording at nighttime. And yeah, I mean, she's showing the phones as good as she can. Oh, yes. And also, I need to let you guys know the page that you can find this on is called Celeb TV. If you want to watch this entire video and look at the text yourself, go to Celeb TV, and the video is entitled Mrs. Latruth.
Man, seeing her lying and making all this exaggeration up and still lying and still lying, and I still kept quiet. I ain't even have to show her messages about him saying that. I never even shared with y'all that he said he was gonna kill himself and kill us. I never said that. I never said that to y'all. I've been real quiet. But I got receipts. And I got
FYI, for those of you who don't know, this has been a back and forth tit for tat between the couple. I believe she came out with this after he came out with the video exposing her. So, like, she's getting backlash for being extra dramatic. People are saying she's being fake. They're not believing it. They're not buying it. They believe he's the victim now. Not a lot of people see that he's the victim, but to be quite honest with you, a lot of people did turn on her after seeing that video. So after that came out, he made the video to his daughter, and Miss Latruth came out with this. So it's a tit for tat, back and forth, receipts.
Got receipts, and I got receipts, and I got receipts. So next. Oh, so this is the video about him saying he don't believe in God, right? So this is this voice memo of him talking about how he don't believe in God, me confronting him about not believing in God. Before I get to the tote situation, I'm gonna say that for last, since I'm such a liar. So since we want to play recording. It's like you want in there every day faking if you believe in God. And then the other day you told me I'm a weirdo for praying to God.
Okay, the screen is black, so I'm going to make it a little bigger so you can see what I'm doing. There's a process. It might not look good to you now. It takes time. Just watch the changes as I go. Just giving you something to look at because the screen is black. That's why I decided to come on and paint.
So, which one is it? On Facebook, you faking it up. Pray for me, y'all. You had cancer. Everybody was praying for me. Everybody prayed for me. Everybody prayed for me. And then now it's, you believe in the clouds. It's like be somebody up there. No, I believe in that type of prayer. You know what I pray? Praying for your husband to not protect you. That ain't what I prayed for. That's what you were doing. You didn't even hear me. You didn't hear me. And then you got on live right after and said, y'all pray for somebody who in the clouds. But then, I got faith in God. Which one is it? Do you believe in God or you don't? I'm not praying. Do you believe in God or you don't? Because you think. No, I don't pray for God. You think.
Imagine getting married and doing this for 6 years. Yo, don't you rather be single and just be happy and at peace for yourself? Sometimes a little sad because you don't have somebody, that warm body in bed with you, or somebody to love on and kiss on. But would you rather that and deal with it? Come on now. I'd rather be alone.
I said to the people like I did on the live, you heard me say it. You say, I'm praying to the people in the cloud. That's what I said. That's not fake. That's me being real. That's not me saying. I didn't say that for no fake shit. That's how it really feels. Y'all pray for a nigga that y'all ain't never seen.
And what you praying to?
I pray for energy.
Wait a second. You didn't get on Facebook when you had cancer and say y'all pray to energy.
You heard that? You heard that. I pray to an energy. Now, the reason why this is important is because this is recent, okay? This is after she done packed her stuff and got her new place. Latruth has been coming online playing God did. Every post is God got me, God this, God that. I even showed you guys the live where he acted as if he was praying. Said that Latruth is caught on surveillance doing, and then he puts ... So you click on it, waiting to see what he's doing. He's changing his clothes. He's in his boxers, knowing damn well where the surveillance camera is. Then he takes the video from the surveillance to show that he's praying to God. He prays out loud. And it's just an act. Because right now we're hearing her say, he says he prays to an energy, not God. So I'm going to rewind a bit.
Y'all praying to the people in the cloud. That's what I said. That's not fake. That's me being real. That's not me saying. I didn't say that for no fake shit. That's how it really feels. Y'all pray for a nigga that y'all ain't never seen.
And what you praying to?
I pray for energy.
Wait a second. You didn't get on Facebook when you had cancer and say y'all pray to energy. That's not what you said.
Whoever they identify with, whoever they
That's not what you said.
That's what I said.
Why? You don't believe? You don't believe? Why?
I don't believe in what you believe in.
Why? 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 You don't believe in God.
You don't even know what you believe in.
You don't believe in God. You don't believe in God.
But every post is God got me, God got me, God got me, God got us, God got me, God, it's God, it's God, it's God. But then on this voice recording,
she ain't lying. And if you guys want to watch this entire video without me cutting in, please go check it out. Celeb TV entitled Miss Latruth.
I got of you. You're telling me that you don't believe in God. You're telling me that I'm a weirdo for praying to heaven. Like, I'm a weirdo. But you just made a post about your mom, correct? And said, rest in peace to my mama in heaven. I wish heaven had visited ours. God, miss, like all this God stuff. But I don't hear you saying you don't believe. I'm confused.
You know your brother.
What do you believe in?
You didn't do that.
Okay, so this is the next exhibit of receipts is when I confronted him about cancer. And he said I didn't take care of him during cancer.
No, you didn't. You didn't do that. No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
So as you can hear, she's talking to him. She's like, no, you didn't. He's like, something dumbass. Like he calls her names, just like she said. He's constantly speaking on her being unintelligent, dumb, and that is very abusive. And lots of times people like Latruth get very triggered when you talk to them and you have a smirk on your face. You talk to them and you're not crying. It upsets them when they see that you're not bothered. And she's sounding as if she's taunting him in a sense to piss him off. Listen.
No, you didn't. You didn't do that. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. Get your shit to get out. You still here? Nope. Nope. It's my shit. It's my shit. Not yours.
So I didn't leave my house because the house is in my name. I moved out to leave him. He followed me to move into my place. We were supposed to be separating, and I was moving into my place. He coming here, and that's when we found out he had cancer. I'm taking care of him. And I say, oh, I'm taking care of you. I took care of you during cancer. Who you think was there for you during cancer? And this is what he said to me.
Get your shit to get out.
Correction. From what I'm hearing now, what she's saying, because this is obviously I'm listening to this with you guys. This audio was when he found out he had cancer, and he clearly doesn't believe in God for whatever reason. If I'm wrong, please correct me in the chat or in the comments after this video. But it sounds as if this audio that she's recording was from when he had cancer. And I'm going to play just a little bit back so that if you missed it too, you'll hear.
Nope, it's my shit. It's my shit. Not yours.
So I didn't leave my house because the house is in my name. I moved out to leave him. He followed me to move into my place. We were supposed to be separating, and I was moving into my place. He coming here, and that's when we found out he had cancer. I'm taking care of him, and I say, "Oh, I'm taking care of you. I took care of you during cancer. Who you think was there for you during cancer?" And this is what he said to me.
Okay, so what I gather from this, mind you, we're doing this together. We're listening together. If you guys don't want to listen to me talk, feel free to go check out the video that I told you. It's on Celeb TV entitled Miss Latruth. And shout out to the 3 people that recorded this live. Celeb TV is the only one that has the full live. The reason why I'm stopping and pausing and chatting with you is because there are certain things that she does say that I want to bring, you know, I want to speak on. Like just now she mentioned her house. So you see that house that Latruth just moved out of? From what she's saying here, it sounds as if that was her house under her name. And because he got sick with cancer, she allowed him to move in. Am I wrong? You guys been following Latruth longer than I have. How long have they been living in that home? Did he have cancer when they were living in that home? Or is this a newer home? You guys let me know. And by the way, I don't think that home is in their name per se. Like, I don't think they own it. I think it's rented. Just rented.
You stupid ass bitch. Bye. 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 Get your shit and get out.
But I didn't help him do shit. Right?
You still here? Nope. Nope. It's my shit. It's my shit. Not yours.
She's kind of taunting him because she's laughing. And when you're talking to somebody like Latruth, immature, childish, if you start laughing, they view it as you are fucking with them. So they will be pushed to start cursing, calling you all types of names, because you're acting unbothered. You're not crying. So that only the people that have experienced relationships with people like this know that when you act unbothered, it frustrates them to the point where they will call you the worst names in the book just to get a reaction out of you.
You still talking? You still talking? Okay, way back downstairs, so. Oh, wow. Wow. Wow.
Wow. Wow. He's pissed.
Yep.
Oh, he's pissed.
Oh, y'all dumb bitches. Y'all heard him? Called you a dumb bitch.
She's
You
pissing
still
him
down
off.
here talking because you just sat here and disrespected the hell out of me, calling me a dumbass bitch and suck your fucking dick, dumb bitch, and you still down here talking, and I'm still down here cool, calm, and collected.
To somebody who don't care. Right. Still here. Getting on my nerves every day.
This about church again.
I tell you right now, my wife is passionate about gospel music, so if I didn't want to struggle tears, she was fine. Maybe because she was playing gospel, but she loves gospel.
Well, you didn't lie, son.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, but I've never saw you cry listening to it, so I just.
You had it.
I just don't
You
know.
had it. You had it. Everybody said it the first time.
That's my point. This what proves it. I'm not on that. I'm not on no trying to tell my part now.
You are. That's why I don't do it. That's why I don't do it around you. That's why I don't do it around you.
That's why I said.
Last time you said I was doing voodoo, so
Yeah,
I don't do nothing around you.
That wasn't me singing no
I don't do that around you.
That wasn't me doing gospel.
Yeah, it was gospel music playing. When I got the Holy Spirit and I was speaking in tongues because God did that to me. I can't help that you can't do that. You're not attached to God like that. I'm sorry you can't. Yeah, you're an actor. You can do that. You can act. You can act.
So because I caught the Holy Spirit and I speak in tongues, that's something that I've always been able to do since I was 16 years old. So I never pray around my husband. I never catch the Holy Spirit around my husband ever again because he told me I was doing voodoo. He told me I was crazy. He told me I was psycho. That's what that recording is about, because this man is telling me that I'm crazy because I caught the Holy Spirit. And I'm telling him it's not a lot of people who are in touch, who have a relationship that deep with God that can do that. And I'm fortunate enough that I can do that. I can pray. And then when I get real deep with God, I catch the Holy Spirit. But I'm in the wrong? Okay.
Yeah, everybody here, that's what that is. They all do it in the church. You're going to see people jumping around, shouting, and all that. Yeah. It's raining. I've been going to church.
And I'm going to see you running the streets.
I was going to church when I was young.
Did you forget that? Did you forget that in Atlanta when I was going to church, you kept saying, men was going to be in my face, that's why I didn't go to church? Not today, devil. Not today. Not today. Not today. 6 years. Not today. 6 years. Not today. 6 years.
Yep, it's been 6 years, y'all. We've been together. And the first year I tried to go to church. You about to hear in this recording. And he told me, you don't need to go to church. All the men gonna be in your face. Then it turned to, oh, the Bible isn't real. It was written by a white man in slavery days. You don't need to go to church. And I'm trying to get back to my roots. This recording is for this year. I'm trying to get back to my roots of what I've been doing since I was a little girl. My mama was a pastor. And you sitting here trying to stop me from going to church, trying to stop me from building a relationship with God over some men gonna be in my face?
Yeah, trying to bother you. Don't go to church. Then he gonna kill it. You need the Bible. You know, she go to church. It's slavery. Black men wrote the Bible. That's true. Listen to both of y'all. Not listening to y'all no more.
Oh, that's true. Y'all heard him say that, right? Oh, that's true. Okay, so this is about the incident that happened on October 14th. The totes.
They not going to be taking on no fucking pasta.
Well, Robert, you should know about that. You picked up that tote.
Yeah, picking up that tote to do what? Yeah, what the fuck was I doing?
What are you talking about?
What was I doing?
You picked the toe up and slammed it on top of me and pushed me to the ground. What are you talking about? We are not on WWE. Exactly. So what?
So let me replay this back for y'all, because this man keeps saying that he protected himself, right? He's saying that I was trying to kick him, right? Okay, clearly in this fucking voice memo, he says you were already on the ground. That's why I said exactly, and you smashed me to the ground with the tote. So when he keeps saying I was trying to protect myself, nigga, you just contradicted yourself in this voice recording, because you just said I was already on the ground. I was already on the ground.
Miss Latruth, no disrespect, because I know that you are a victim for real of narc abuse, because anybody that's been with somebody like Latruth knows that that is a narcissist. I mean, I'm not a professional. I shouldn't be doing that, but I can't. I have to call it like I see it. But you contradicted yourself, because when you were just telling the story, you just said that you were pushed to the ground, and then he said you were already on the ground. So technically you kind of contradicted yourself. Could have been a mistake, but let me replay it back for those of you that are very picky about me always sticking up for Miss Latruth and not pointing out her inconsistencies.
Clearly in this fucking voice memo, he says you were already on the ground. That's what.
So,
Yeah, picking up that tote to do what? Yeah, what the fuck was I doing?
what are you talking about?
What was I doing with the
You picked the toe up and slammed it on top of me and pushed me to the ground. What are you talking about? We are not on WWE. Exactly. So what?
So let me replay this back for y'all, because this man keeps saying that he protected himself, right? He's saying that I was trying to kick him, right? Okay, clearly in this fucking voice memo, he says you were already on the ground. That's why I said exactly, and you smashed me to the ground with the tote. So when he keeps saying I was trying to protect myself, nigga, you just contradicted yourself in this voice recording, because you just said I was already on the ground. I was already on the ground. That's what you said. Listen real close, please.
I got daughters. They not gonna get taken. I'm gonna fucking hospital.
Robert, you should know about it. You picked up that tote.
Yeah, picking up that tote to do what? What the fuck was I doing?
What are you talking about?
What was I doing with the tote?
You picked the tote up and slammed it on top of me and pushed me to the ground. What are you talking about? We are not on WWE.
On the ground.
Exactly. So why the fuck would you pick up a tote and put it on top of me?
You're trying to kick me.
That is such a lie. Oh my God, bruh.
I'm trying to kick you. You're standing up on top of me.
And I'm so thankful for you reminding me, to the person that just put this comment. I am that somebody. And I told you last time, I love your name. I am that somebody. You can be on the ground and still kick up at someone. That right there was complete, like, obvious to me. So when she kept using that as an excuse, but I was already on the floor, how could I kick you? You can kick somebody while you're sitting on the floor. And especially her, she looks like she's in shape. You could easily go like this. See? I'm sitting down on a chair, but I just lifted my foot up. And when I was listening to this earlier, last night at like 3 a.m, I wasn't going to go live then. So when I was listening to it last night, I was thinking to myself, but you could still kick up. So this is not really, like, if you were to go to court with this wouldn't help at all. It just wouldn't. Thank you again. I'm that somebody.
Picking up a tote to put on top of me and capture me, but I'm trying to kick you. Make that make sense. And then my dad is there. So if I'm trying to attack you, don't y'all think a person in their right mind is going to go get their parents? Don't you think a person in their right mind is going to go downstairs and say, hey, Walt, come get your daughter. Come get your daughter, Walt. Come get your daughter. Don't you think that's what a person going to do? No, he didn't. He picked up a tote and he just admitted to it. Now, let's go through his stories of what he posted on social media. Didn't he come to y'all and say it was a prank? Didn't he come to y'all and say it was a skit? Didn't he come to y'all and say, oh, it's for Domestic Awareness Month? But in this video, in this skit, make it make sense. It's a skit, it's a prank, it's for domestic awareness. Which one is it? Which one is it, sir? Because on this video, I'm explaining to you what happened, and you say you was already on the ground. But you're trying to defend yourself. You're trying to defend yourself from me, but I'm already on the fucking ground defenseless. I'm already on the ground defenseless, and you pick up a tote and slam it on top of me. Make it make sense. I'm playing it again so y'all can hear clearly.
They not gonna get taken. I'm gonna fucking hospital.
Robert, you should know about it. You picked up that tote.
Yeah, picking up that tote to do what? What the fuck was I doing?
What are you talking about?
What was I doing with the tote?
You picked the tote up and slammed it on top of me and pushed me to the ground. What are you talking about? We are not on WWE. Exactly. So
you was already on the ground. Exactly. I'm already on the ground. I'm already on the ground, and yet you're pushing it on top of me again and again. 2 times. First time my head, second time my finger, because I'm trying to protect my head. A person that's trying to kick you from the fucking floor when you're tall, standing over me, make that make sense. Please make that make sense. And all this, I just got my stomach cut open. Sir, it's been months since that happened. First of all. Second of all, if I'm this toxic person, this aggressive person, why am I the one calling the police on you and you're not calling the police on me? Why am I the one that's going to get my dad and you're not going to get my dad? But I'm the aggressor. I'm the crazy one. I'm the one that's trying to hurt you. I'm the one that's trying to harm you. But yet my stepdaughter also said the reason why she didn't share her story till after she left is because you threatened to kill all of us. Me, my kids, and yourself. If for those who just tuning in, you can rewind this video and see the messages between me and my stepdaughter. For people who thinking, oh, we telling her what to say. No, she wanted to share her truth. That's what she wanted to do, because people kept saying, oh, you making her say this. Oh, her mama making her say. I ain't make her say nothing. So if you're just now tuning in, rewind that back so you can see all the receipts between me and my stepchild. And this was before I even told y'all what happened. This is before I told y'all what happened. This is the conversation of me telling him about the tote. And I didn't even tell y'all yet. Only thing I did was posting my finger in a splint. I didn't even tell y'all this. So this is why I'm saying in this video, like, the world don't even know what happened. I'm sitting here being quiet, and you sitting here lying with all these different stories. I said you put a tote on top of my head as I am sitting on Indian style. The world don't even know this story yet. Only you know this story. I haven't said nothing. You're the one making yourself look crazy. You're making yourself look crazy because you keep changing your stories every time you post. You post to say I did it to myself. You post to even lie and say, oh, I did it on the box. Then you post to say it because I grabbed you on the clothes. You're the one keep changing your damn narrative.
And she's not lying. He does keep changing the story. You guys, I honestly couldn't keep up. It was frustrating to see how he would say it was a skit. Then he would leave it up to you to guess if it's a skit or not. Then he would say it was for domestic violence awareness. Then he said it actually happened, but he was also hurt. Do you guys remember I showed you how he showed himself and he lifted up his lip to show you that he had a busted lip that was not busted? When has he ever said that Miss Latruth hurt him physically? He's never come out to say that. So what was the point and purpose of him showing that video and then showing the still version of his lip like this? If you guys didn't see that, I'll show you.
Posted a picture of my fucking finger being broken. I didn't say Robert had to beat me. I didn't say Robert had to beat my ass. Me and you know what the fuck happened with that talk. And I ain't gotta be beating myself. I didn't do it to myself. You did it. You did it. Now I'm gonna address you in my time when you stop lying. You fucking lying. I didn't say you was a woman beater. I said you fucking put that toe on top of my head. And push me down with your body. You pushed me down with your body with that toe. Okay, Robert.
So when y'all keep seeing me say, okay, Robert, okay, Robert, okay, Robert, okay, Robert, and all these fucking recordings.
Yeah, you know what? Let's, on a serious note, I know I come on here and I joke about this situation a lot. On a serious note, I am that somebody made a wonderful point. She's embarrassing him. I pray this doesn't end up bad. He may feel he has nothing to lose because everyone thinks he's a joke at this point. Now, the reason why I had to point out this comment is because some of you might not know the story of the woman that went on Facebook and shared a video of her husband abusing her. And shortly after she shared that video, he killed her. So sometimes people get embarrassed from you exposing them so that they then will be triggered to harm you further. There was another person that exposed their husband on live, and then he took her life, and then his life. There's so many stories like this. So these were, it was somebody, there's got to be somebody in this chat that knows who I'm talking about. It was a very popular social media couple. They were in their late 40s, 50s, beautiful looking couple. The husband ended up killing the wife and then himself. You guys remember? And then the most recent one was the woman that was being abused in a shop, I think at her job. He was dragging her, beating the crap out of her. She shared the video to say, this is just part of what I go through. Shortly after, he kills her. There was another person that had a female friend that was helping her move out of her home because she kept complaining that her husband was abusive. The husband ended up killing the female friend for helping her move. So, you guys, we can't make jokes about this type of stuff, especially when it comes to social media people. They have so much to lose. They can lose sponsorships. Not saying that Latruth has one, but Miss Latruth has sponsorships. Mr. Latruth can lose out on supporters, viewers. The more viewers you lose, the more money you lose. And he clearly doesn't make as much as her. Okay. So he might just say, fuck it, my reputation is ruined and there's nothing I can do about it. So I'm the one that put her on this pedestal. She's not famous because of herself. I put her on. And before, okay, because this video is going to end, I want you guys to see that video because a lot of you probably didn't see it. When Mr. and Mrs. Latruth first got together and Mrs. Latruth spoke about her ring and it wasn't big enough and she wanted another one. In that same interview, Mr. Latruth, I don't think ever wanted to really get married as much as she did. So because she wanted to get married, he proposed to her. So from the beginning, this relationship was set out for failure. Just my personal opinion. But we'll watch that as soon as this is over.
It's because I'm going back and forth for what? Y'all heard this man just say, I didn't hit you. Okay, so what is putting a toe on top of somebody and slamming it on top of them and pushing them down to the ground? What is that called? Is that not called hitting somebody? What is that called? Then the woman beat her shit. I didn't never come on here and say he beat me black and blue. I said this is what the fuck happened to me with this tote. I said you've been abusing me for 6 years. I'm talking about emotional abuse. I just played a recording of him calling me a dumbass bitch. That shit ain't fucking new. That shit been happening. Suck his dick, dumb bitch. That shit been happening. Emotional and mental abuse has been happening for 6 years. Control has been happening for 6 years. I just played a recording showing y'all why I haven't been going to church, why I haven't done church in a long time, and why I just started going back. As soon as I started going back to church and not listening to him, all hell broke loose. As soon as I started putting out my truth, all hell broke loose. As soon as I stood in my truth, all hell broke loose. But this man want to sit here and keep lying and saying, she's trying to assassinate my character. She's trying to lie on me. She's trying to... Bruh, I just played 3 recordings back to back. They just contradicted every story you done put out there. From the time you started to the time that it's ending right now. You said I did it to myself. You said it never happened. You just posted another video saying that my finger wasn't broken. You just did that. You just did that. Who the fuck gotta lie? Oh, let's not forget, this man took a whole lie detector test, right? He didn't post his because he fucking failed. He failed. I posted mine and he told me to delete mine. No, delete it for what? This man manipulates so fucking good and go back and forth so fucking good, he'll have you thinking you fucking crazy. And that's what I've been doing since October 14th, going back and forth with this man over and over. Like, what are you saying? Even in his recordings, y'all hear him say, I never hit you with a toe. I never hit you with a toe. Then he admits to it. You were already on the ground. Which lie you gonna stick with? Which narrative you gonna stick with? Then you blow my phone up while I'm out on vacation. You blow my phone up at 3 o'clock in the morning talking about, don't talk about me no more. Don't mention what happened no more. Don't. But you on your page posting lies again. So what makes you think I'm not going to defend myself? What makes you think I'm not going to come with receipts when I've been coming with receipts from since day one? You recorded a conversation with us being at the beach. With me being at the beach because I was by myself and you so-called wanted to be a...
See, here's the thing. They cannot get mad at one another because they both are doing the same thing to one another. Latruth screen recorded a FaceTime conversation with him and his wife. When the wife was speaking, she was crying the entire conversation, and she never changed her story. She said, you did hit me. You did break my finger. So it didn't work out for Latruth, per se. I don't think it worked out for him because it goes to show you that her story stayed the same while she had no clue that he was recording her. You understand? So that right there was a plus for her, and it made him look like an asshole. But keep in mind, Miss Latruth has recorded Latruth cussing her out. We don't know what she said to him first to make him go off like that. So there goes another thing that makes them both look bad. We don't know. if you're going to play a conversation, play it from the beginning. We don't want to know what he says when he starts calling you bitch. Play it from the beginning. How did the conversation start off for him to get there with you? And how is it that he was able to make you look crazy in that video when we didn't see what happened prior to? Maybe he was running from room to room following you, and that's why you chose to call the police. Maybe something did happen that we did not know about, and then he's recording it and says, I don't have a gun. I'm not following you. Like, you guys are equally effing each other over, period. Because look at this. You've been recorded this conversation. So this is right when you found out he had cancer, which means you guys have been going through this for a long time, which is super unhealthy. And when somebody is sick, cancer and arguments like this do not mix well. Like, stress will spread disease.
Support a friend because I was here by myself until my sister showed up. You recorded a whole conversation of us talking about the same shit. You talking about that 7,000. You didn't give me 7,000. Then I say I did give you 7,000. Then you say, oh, I owed you that. I didn't owe you shit. I didn't have to do that. But you keep coming out with all these lies. And then people say don't say nothing. But it's like I have to defend myself. I cannot. Even my sister came in here like, why are you on live again? Why are you talking about this again? Because this motherfucker's still making post after post after post lying. Like, stop lying, bruh. Stop lying. When you're dealing with a freaking narcissist, you're going to sit on the phone and be like, okay, after a while. Same way y'all hearing that recording when he calling me a dumbass bitch and suck his dick. I ain't never been there for him for cancer. I was like, okay, Robert. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. Same energy. Because what am I going to keep arguing for? What am I going to keep arguing for? Wasting time. Wasting time and energy. This person gonna still deny it. This person gonna keep lying about it. This person gonna say he didn't do nothing. This person gonna play innocent. This person gonna say he don't need help when counselors have said he need more help than they can fucking offer. This person's gonna say, oh no, my childhood, I didn't learn how to love correctly till I got my daughter. Then through me, honey, I was trying to help you fix your relationship with your daughter. Now let's speak on Desharia. So let's get to Desharia. The whooping thing that he did whoop her and beat her till she was fucking bleeding. I had to come in there and take a towel and put it on her legs and block so she could stop bleeding. I had to come apply pressure on her legs and her arms and her fucking hands. And then he say, oh, she hit me with a microphone. Desharia did hit him with a microphone. You want to know why she hit him with a microphone? Because he dragged her across the floor the same way he did me. Drags her across the floor. She's trying to leave from the room, and he grabs her by her legs and drags her across the floor. That's not no regular whooping. And then people trying to get on here and make it seem like, oh, she bad child. She deserved that. She didn't deserve none of that. When she said she wanted to go hang out with her friends, you should have just been like, all right, you want to have an attitude? You want to be smart mouth? Because she said, this is exactly what she said when he said, no, sex trafficking is high and you don't need to go out. And she said, just take me home. Take me home. And he got mad. Went in there and started whooping her. She's screaming, calling for me. By the time I get in there, she bleeding. And I'm in there with the towel trying to make sure she stopped bleeding. I'm in there putting pressure on her, trying to make sure she stopped bleeding.
See, that's the thing. I grew up getting whoopings. I got beat up until the age that I'm embarrassed to even tell you. I don't condone it because, you know, obviously I've been through it myself. I got real bad beatings, but never have I been bloodied. Never have I been beat so bad that my father made me bleed. Never. That was very disturbing, to say the least.
And you wonder why she's traumatized. You wonder why she's hurt. You wonder why she's still not talking to you. And then you get on the internet on her pages and pretending to be her. You need help. You are sick. You need help. You are in the comments pretending to be her, responding to people.
That's weird.
That is not Desharia on that page. That is Robert Hampton being psycho, being a manipulator, being a narcissist, pretending to be her. That's not Desharia. I just showed y'all the messages. She don't want to talk to him until he gets help. And he don't want help. So she don't want to talk to him. She not even on that page. She don't even have access to that page.
And if you guys don't believe that Latruth is a very manipulative person, ever since Miss Latruth moved out of that home and Sharia and the other children came out and said what they said on video, Mr. Latruth started posting the children, videos with the children, rapping with the children, singing with the children, having a great time with them. So a lot of viewers were confused. They were thinking, oh, Latruth can't be that bad. The kids are back around him. Latruth is using old videos. You guys, please look at the facial hair. Look at the weight on him. Look at you guys are so easily fooled. He's using older videos to make you think as if there's all peace in the home and he's back cool with his daughter. Clearly he's not, because Miss Latruth made this live either yesterday night or the night before. So
y'all gotta stop falling for the bullshit and the shenanigans. When this person keep going on and 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 on with these lies.
hold on. I think it's gonna play again. It pauses and it's gonna play. But this was her Facebook Live. Y'all, I'm literally just winging this. I'm trying to make his neck look like a tree trunk. Let me see. Oh no. Yep, that's it. I don't know what happened. If she chose to hop off of the Facebook, or if somebody made her get off, but that was the end. It was about 30 something minutes. Let me go back to my regular screen. Thank you guys for sitting with me to listen to that. Now I'm going to go to another video for you. Okay, for those of you who did not know, there was an interview with Mr. and Mrs. Latruth back when they first got together. And I feel like it's important for you guys to get an idea of the foundation that was built within this union. Mr. Latruth I'll put you DJ. Let me check out. I'm going to pull it up, but Mr. Latruth married in 5 months. So they were married within 5 months. Okay. I'm going to play the video for you in a second, but let me catch up with the, thank you, Natural Yeen. These two are actually the same size. Don't mind my wall. It looks pretty ugly. They're the same size. I just figured I wanted to, she's supposed to look like a tree, you guys. It's hard for you to see the details. It takes a while to make it look this way. But every time you guys see my paintings, I'm always telling you, I'm not done. I'm not done. It's because I'm not done. If you could see the details in her face, she's supposed to look like a tree trunk. And I'm getting there with her beautiful boo. Okay? Wait till you guys see what this was under. So, you see? I should call it nature and nature boy and nature girl. Yo, okay. All right, you guys ready? Robert said 3 months. Sweet Ma, I would love for you to paint a portrait of my sister for her B-day. When is her birthday? Let me know. If you're serious about it, I'm down. I just did a job for somebody. So I did a couple of jobs. I did a sip and paint. I did like 14 sip and paint portraits. Like I drew it and then you guys are supposed to paint it. So if anybody's interested, let me know. I love to do what I do. You guys ready? Ready? Okay. So
Was there a
if you want to watch the full interview, you guys, this is on DJ Small Eyes on YouTube. Felicia for real NPD awareness sister. So let me ask my sister that knows narcissistic personality disorder. Do you think that Mr. Latruth is a narcissist, sister? Do you think Mrs. Latruth is a narcissist? I would love to hear your thoughts and opinions because they both taunt each other. They're both not innocent. Okay, I have to say that. But she, I have to say, is a victim of Latruth because he seems to be the really, 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 how do you call him? Outwardly like narc. She might just be toxic, but I would love to know your opinion. You guys ready? This is a 4 minute and 30-second clip.
Proposal for marriage.
Yes,
Was it documented on social media?
it was.
Okay. Was there a proposal for marriage?
Yes,
Was it documented on social media?
it was.
Okay. If people want to see that footage, where can they find that?
It's on YouTube. It's on Facebook. If you're on
It was a
YouTube,
prank.
you just search. I think you can just put Latruth proposal. But yeah, it was a prank, man. I act like I was gonna break up with her. I told her I didn't want to be her boyfriend no more. And then pull the ring out. I want you to be my wife.
Now, what's your opinion on this? This is for either of you two. Should a woman propose to a man?
I feel like they can.
I don't think they should, but
No.
I don't knock it if they do. I feel like the man should definitely take that step, but I wouldn't knock it if a woman say, "Hey, you gotta shoot your shot sometimes."
I feel like women do it, especially if the man taking too long. You keep hitting at it. But then again, you can propose and then he say yes and then you still taking long. He's still not ready for it. So
She can at least suggest it or bring it up, I think.
I think
Just
they
to
probably
see.
have.
Give him the chance to, you know what I mean?
And just curious here, I don't know if this was in the documentation or not, or people paid attention or not, but how long were you two in a relationship before you actually do the proposal?
It was so quick, man. I'm telling you.
We met in March and got married in August.
It's crazy.
What year was this?
His face.
2016?
Yeah.
2016, man. 3 months. It was like, she shot her shot, though. I'm not going to say she didn't suggest it. But that's why I say it's cool to
Met in
suggest
March,
it.
proposed June, got married August.
And what do you mean she shot her shot? What does that mean?
She suggested, she brought marriage up. She didn't ask me to marry her, but the suggestion came up. She let me know what it was she wanted. It wasn't going to be no playing with her,
And just for time reference, it's February 2021. Now, Mrs. Latruth, you have your wedding ring on today.
Yep.
Does the ring size matter?
I went through a couple of rings.
Yeah.
I had like 4 different rings, but this is my favorite one.
Yeah. 4
This
different
is my
ones.
other one that I had before this.
You guys, did you hear that? Did you hear that? That's not normal. Honestly, it's just not.
Does the ring size matter?
I went through a couple of rings.
Yeah.
I had like 4 different rings, but this is my favorite one.
Yeah. 4
This
different
is my
ones.
other one that I had before this one.
Can you explain why the different rings?
The first one was small, and then I wanted bigger, and then
That's
I
what
got
she
bigger,
chose. She
and then I
chose
really
that.
wanted the bigger one.
She chose that small one. I told her I could go for the stars, but that's what she
No,
said.
that was a surprise. That was for the proposal.
Oh, okay.
He didn't have
There's
no
been
way
so
to
many rings, I lost track of it.
Oh, here we go. Some people are just not going to get it. Whoever watches me and watches me for my content on narcissism knows that I will never just call anyone a narcissist. I don't call people that. I only call out people that I feel for a fact are. Mind you, I'm not the only one that calls it out. I'm not the only one that sees it. Even some professionals see it and they speak on it. If you guys don't know, there's a professional called Spiritual Whistleblower. She will call out certain people too. And, she has more experience than I do. So If y'all don't believe me, she says he's a narcissist, and she says this woman is a toxic codependent, and she's a professional. Okay, if you guys don't trust my thoughts and opinions based off of my experience, that's fine. But most people that do watch my videos know that I don't play about it, and I don't just call anybody a narc. So you say, why does everyone say narcissistic? Don't you have to be diagnosed by a doctor? There are some doctors that don't even know what a narcissist is. FYI, just so you know. It's hard to find professionals that know what a narcissist is. They're just now hopping onto it. Thank God for people like Dr. Ramani on YouTube that will help. She will help.
You also have your wedding ring finger on today.
Yeah.
And this is the one and only for you?
Got two.
About two.
Oh, you got two?
Three different bands, you know.
Okay. And why the different bands there for you?
Because if I have like, I might have white gold on.
Ah.
And so I would have a white gold band.
Okay. So it's more like a jewelry match.
So you notice that it's more like for them, their marriage is for show. So he has a gold ring and a white gold ring, so that when he switches up outfits, most married couples, they get that one ring and that is their ring, and they will make sure they keep it on every time they go to work, every time they go out in public. When they take it off to take a shower, they make sure to put it back on. You know, they never really care about the cut, the you know. There's some people that do. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Of course, if I were to get a ring, I would want it to be beautiful. I wouldn't want it to be cheap either. I'd want it to be real, but I'm not going to make a person give me 4 different rings. And every time I go to the store, I see a bigger one and I want a bigger one. That's just, it's not okay. So for you, your marriage is based on what?
Matching other jewelry reasoning there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Normal.
Got you. And just curious here, when you do, Mrs. Latruth, when you do get different rings and you have throughout your time, is this something you ask him to do? You do on your own? Is this something that's talked about? Maybe you both go in on it?
Every time we go get our ring clean, I seen another ring.
Yeah, she'll see something else she like better.
So we go to K Jewelers, and I'm like, this is new. Can I get this, please? And then this one was actually my birthday prank, and he was acting like he was gonna divorce me, and then I got this one. So.
Yeah, I did a divorce prank on her. So, you know, that one did probably 30, 40 million views, but
these pranks sound very stressful.
Yes.
Do you see that? Their relationship is not a normal relationship. It's not based on love. It's based on views, you guys. You see that? Their relationship is based on views. The proposal was him saying he doesn't want to be her boyfriend anymore. And then it turns out, I want to be your husband. That was also a video. So their entire relationship has been for show. And that is not normal. That is not normal. Did they really ever have a chance to get to know one another? Because for the most part, when you're online, you're trying to make a buck, right? So every time something happens at home, you try to make it content for most of them.
Oh, the icy hot prank she did on me was pretty stressful and painful at the same time, man.
But then I'm also thinking, as we're doing this interview, and I'm thinking these pranks probably paid for some of these rings.
Yeah. Nah, that's a fact. That's a fact.
So
tell somebody else though.
Okay, let me see if there's another one that had a good title real quick. Because this was not the full interview. I'm just trying to kill time. Mrs. Latruth reveals her body work here. This is the truth, why I do not wear makeup, and the truth, worst part of fame. The truth, how I got 8 million followers on Facebook. Okay, I'm going to play part of this because he basically starts off speaking on how he met her, and he was the one that had all the money and the fame. She was just regular chick. Damn. Performs Drop It Low. Oh my gosh. Do you guys know I be having nightmares hearing "Let me see you dance, girl. Drop it low." I need to stop watching these couples, yo. Straight up. I'm literally like scarred.
At this point, and for time reference, it's February 2021. What's your biggest following on social media platforms?
My biggest following is Facebook with 8.6 million.
And mine is Facebook, 1.3 million.
When it comes to Facebook, how were each of you introduced to that platform there initially?
Well, I've always been on Facebook since high school, so.
Yeah, I got on there and just started posting my music and my little skits and stuff like that.
And how did things go from just regular posting to actually booming?
Man, it's crazy, man. Like when I first started getting on Facebook, I actually was working a job. I was working on a dock, and I started posting some of my music and some of my short skits and stuff like that. And within a week, I was seeing myself going up 100,000 followers per week just off one video per week. So then I just took it more serious and started posting more often after that.
And what are each of your screen names or handles on Facebook?
Miss Latruth Official.
And mine is Latruth Official.
Is there a couple's Facebook of
No.
both of you together or no?
No.
And when it comes to having at least 1 million followers on Facebook, what does that actually feel like? Having 1 million followers.
Feels crazy. I never thought that I would have that. I never thought that I would be impacting so many people.
Yeah, it's dope. It's a dope feeling.
Is it a sense of power?
Oh, I wouldn't say that. I don't feel any.
I mean, it could be, but I mean, we don't use it for that. Like, I feel like it's a power to influence in a positive way. You know, some people take this type of power and they use it for a negative way.
Did either of you celebrate after crossing the 1 million mark?
I did. It was right on my birthday.
What'd you do?
We went to Magic City.
I never really celebrated it though. Like none of the millions when I passed 1 million, 2 million, 3 million, 4 million, kept going. I never really did those celebration posts, which is something I look back like I should have. Because I see a lot of people doing it. I see a lot of people doing it. They pass 500,000. They post something about it. And you know, I think that's something I'm gonna do. Once I reach 9 million, I'm gonna make sure I do that.
Or 1 million on Instagram.
Yeah, 1 million on Instagram. Most definitely I'm gonna do it.
Or TikTok.
TikTok.
Yeah. And if people don't celebrate with a post, they may release exclusive content as a way of celebrating too. It might not just be, balloons and I hit 1 million. It might be.
You guys, I'm looking for a video that Mrs. Latruth or Mr. Latruth had made recently that was low-key dissing her and speaking about how he's the reason why she has money now. And I'm looking for it, but you know what I might do? I might just play this right here. I'm just going to press play here. Okay. CC Love posted this video. I'm going to go to that. This was Mrs. Latruth on her vacation, shading Mr. Latruth. It's just like back and forth. Like, honestly, I don't know how they do it. I'd be tired by now. Just give it up.
Hello.
Hello, you have a picture?
Yes.
Okay, take a photo.
Hi.
My name is Ted.
I'm just going to rewind it to where she starts talking.
Honesty is fucking key. And I can acknowledge my fucking wrongs. Yep, I didn't trust my husband. You want to know why I didn't trust my husband? Because my husband will lie and say, I'm going to work with Johnny. Then he come back home and Johnny is Tasha, Tisha, Shakisha, Sasha. Of course I'm going to have trust issues. Of course I'm not going to trust you. because you lied. Instead of just saying, "Oh, I'm going to work with Tamara. We're going to link up, do some skits." You gotta lie and say, "Oh, I'm going to work with John," and then you come at home and it's bitches you sneaking in the office to do skits with. You're fucking 40, dude. Just turned 41. Let me say that. Just turned 41, and you sneaking people in the office to do skits. So who wouldn't have trust issues? Oh, look, you didn't just heard. I'm a pineapple. No. You don't want a picture from the back? No. You want to see it? Yeah, the garden is beautiful.
You don't want the guy.
No garden? I feel like I've been quiet for a long time. I don't say too much. But when I do say much, I'm being fucking honest. I can own my shit. Yep, I did not trust you. One, because you lie. You lie. And I catch you up and you get mad. Every argument has been because I catch you up and I expose you to you. Like, how you be mad at me because I know the truth about you?
Oh, to anybody that's noticing that the word is always being used now, FYI, a lot of people are just becoming aware of it. I've been talking about it for since maybe 2018, because that's when I found out what it was. So I'm not gonna lie, I became obsessed with it because I finally found out what was going on, and I'm not crazy. And it just felt good to know I wasn't the only person that experienced it. And I had people that were online talking about it, so I was drawn to it. And because of that, I didn't want other people to go through what I experienced. So that's why this little obsession has turned into me pointing out narcissism on YouTube, social media in general, and using people as examples versus just talking about it. I can tell you my stories, which I do. You guys could check out my page. I expose my own stories of me being toxic and doing things that I shouldn't have done and what people have done to me. Embarrassing stories at that. But when I find social media creators that are out there being an example to many people that view them as couple goals, I'm going to expose it. Okay. So, yes, this is a back and forth tit for tat. He goes in on her, she goes in on him. This was one of her recent rants. And then she did the one where she was showing off the text messages, but she deleted that one.
And I expose it to you. But the only time you can understand me is when you're high. You gotta smoke weed for us to have a decent conversation, for you to understand. We had a whole conversation about everything, including the kids, and he was so understanding when he's high. But no, get on the internet and don't understand nothing. Everybody else is the problem. Everybody else we pointing fingers at, but we're not pointing fingers at ourselves. Mommy, what you had? I'll be quiet and I'll be quiet and I'll be quiet. And then when somebody poke the bear and say, "You're not a good fucking mother. You're not a good fucking wife. You wasn't there for me when I had cancer. You wasn't there for me." What? I wasn't there. Who was there? Who was there? I was in the hospital every day. No people that's on the internet trying to defend you was not there. Not one time. I've been there. Every moment, every step of the fucking way. I'm the one who found Yaki. I'm the one who conversated with Yaki for the earth.
And if you guys don't know who Yaki is, that is a person that advised Latruth to start juicing and having a raw diet and not eating any sort of meats or starches or anything like that. That is what helped to cure the cancer, the changing of the eating. She found this man. And it seems as if Latruth has never given his wife credit for that. He just keeps saying he found Yaki, Yaki helped him, and shout out to Yaki, never once saying that Brianna is the one that put him on.
Herbs to help heal my husband. I did that. I'm the one making posts. Anybody know anybody that can cure cancer? I'm the one doing research. But I wasn't there for you. So yes, we had arguments. And yes, I got pissed off. And yes, I was like, how the fuck? What do you mean? What do you mean who was? And if you'd say, bitch, it wasn't you. It wasn't you, bitch. It wasn't me. Okay. One thing about it, I already played one recording and y'all heard one recording. I got plenty of more recordings with this man talking the same fucking way. So when y'all sit here and be like, he's saying it was a skit. So is my whole marriage a skit? Is my whole life a skit? When he was cussing me out and doing all that, was that skits too? No, it wasn't. It's the real him. Only thing is,
Hassa, you said something about the rings. I know I'm super late with the comments. Sorry. I can't say that he didn't pay for those 4 rings, but I do know that she paid $10,000 extra for an upgrade on her most recent ring. That's the only ring that I know that Mrs. Latruth paid for, was her last ring, which is the one she's wearing now. And she paid $10,000 on top of turning in the ring she already had. So gosh, imagine how much that ring must have been. But she purchased it on her own. So we can't really like hate on her for that, because she likes beautiful things. She got the money, she paid for it.
He didn't expect to be exposed to the world, what he really is. So now that he became exposed to the world, it's damage control time. I mean, you know what? I'm gonna go stop by and get my son Josh, which I had already told y'all on time he spent time with him on camera.
Having narcissistic ways and being an actual narcissist, there's no comparison whatsoever. I understand I can be very narky when I come on my lives and I sound like a bully and I'm mean and I'm pointing the finger. That's narcissistic. Pointing the finger at everybody else. And you know, I take accountability on my faults. I can tell you that much. But I do narky things. A lot of people do. Everybody does. But not everybody's a narcissist, you know? And I would hate to even know what it feels like to not have empathy or sympathy for anyone, or just, like that must be a miserable way of living, to not care and not to be able to love. It feels good to love.
What did he do? What did he do? When I told y'all that, well, didn't I say he only comes and spend time with him on camera? So what did he do? He came and picked Josh up for his birthday and did what? Put him on camera. And did what? Put him on camera. So he can say, see y'all, if I was this abusive, she wouldn't let me get my stepchild.
And she did say that. She said the only time he picks up the kids is when he wants to use them to be on video. And then lo and behold, maybe 2 days later, he has the son in the car and he's talking to him and like, it's your birthday and da-da-da-da-da. He does it on camera. So she wasn't lying. And a lot of times these people don't realize what's they're experiencing. You think that the person actually cares about you. No, they're using you to portray themselves as that loving, caring, step parent. Wow, you're hanging out with her children after she did what she did to you. You must be a sweet guy. And you're buying him gifts. He's not even your blood son.
One, I'm not that type of female, and I let you see him because you had already told me he's gonna buy him something, and I'm not the one that's gonna stand between a child's relationship. Never. And I'm in a public place that you came and got him from. You ain't come to my house and you. I'm in a public place, public party place. Then you came and took pictures with him more. It's called damage control. If y'all don't see what this person is doing, y'all belong in a damn place with him, mental place, right with him. Everything that I said, he has done. When I say only time he with my kids on camera, he proved that. He just proved that to y'all. He had to go get my kid on camera. And one thing I don't like is when my son came back home, my son said, yeah, and daddy, all he wanted to do was talk to me about you and tell me how you are a liar. Oh no, you ain't about to talk to my kids, telling my kids I'm a liar. Then you try to tell my kids who love you more, me or your real dad. People like that fucking throw rocks and then hide their hands. And then when you get upset, when you get mad, they be like, oh, see y'all, I told y'all she been crazy this whole time. See, she crazy. It's called gaslighting. It's called gaslighting. If you don't know what that is, look it up. Look it up. You can be cool, calm, and collect this person down talking your motherhood or whatever they think a trigger is for you. This man even grew up me being raped in my life. Something I shared with him when I first met him, and he threw it up in my face. You think I'm not gonna get mad? You think I'm not gonna get upset? Gaslighting at its best. And it takes for you to remove yourself to recognize what you're dealing with and who you're dealing with. It takes for you to get out of the situation to recognize who you're dealing with. Because while you're in this situation, you won't see what this person is doing to you. You won't see the manipulation. You won't see the control. You won't see the gaslighting. You won't see the narcissistic signs. But you have to remove yourself to see it. You have to. You have to remove yourself. Because if you don't remove yourself, baby, when I say I'd rather be sad temporarily than forever, that's exactly what the hell I mean.
I think what happened is she started to notice the signs of his behavior and probably looked up what this could be. I mean, that's how I found out. I mean, I didn't know what narcissism was until I went online and I was typing in stuff like, why does this person do this? And why does this? Or why do I feel this way? Why do they make me cry? And they smile. And then I started to see that everything that I looked up matched. And every time the match came, it said narcissistic abuse. And then I started to put two and two together. I was like, oh my gosh, this is what I grew up in. This is what I saw my mom experience. This is what my dad did to me. Like, scarred me to I can't even go into how scarred I am by the abuse I received as a child mentally. Like, it really fucks with you. So she could have found out, a friend could have told her, this is what you're experiencing. And then she found out what gaslighting was. And if you guys want to know where the term gaslighting came from, back in the day, before any of us that's watching right here was born, there was a movie called Gaslight. It's literally a man making his wife think that she's crazy, and she thinks she's going crazy because he's telling her she's seeing things that she's really not seeing. And then she's thinking, am I okay? Maybe I did see it because he said I saw it, but I didn't really see it. Oh my God, I'm going mad. Like, that type of thing is called gaslighting. When a person, I can give you so many examples of what gaslighting is. I'm going to show you one real quick. It's like really easy. Hold up.
Yep. Being sad for a lifetime is not it. And then I see people that say, fix your marriage back right, fix your marriage. No, because the only way my husband want to work a relationship with me is if I come on here and lie. If I come on here and say, yes, you guys, I want to come on here and tell everybody that I lied. That's the only way. Mara, come on. Come on, Mara. That's the only way way he will make a marriage work with me is if I come on here and lie to y'all and fix his image and save him, as I've been doing for 6 years. That's the only way he wants to keep working on this marriage. If I lie, if I save him, and I'm not saving him, I'm saving myself. Wait for me.
Okay, so that's over. I'm about to show you a very quick example of gaslighting. You guys are going to be like, that's gaslighting? In my opinion, it is. You tell me if I'm wrong. Felicia, I never saw your answer. I was like kind of scrolling. Maybe I missed it. Felicia and NPD, do you believe that Latruth is indeed an NPD person? Or do you think the wife is? You think they both are? Is the wife toxic, codependent? What do you think? I would love to know your opinion. But I'm going to show you a quick example of, you guys, sorry, I'm all in the camera. A quick example of what gaslighting is, what Brianna just said that Latruth does to her. And I tell you right now, if somebody gaslights you enough, you will go nuts. Like I remember taking my phone and just throwing it across the room and watching it break because the person on the other line was making me think I was insane. And I'm just like, do you realize what you just said? And then I'll point out that they said something that was contradictory, whatever. And then they will say, I never said that. And I'm like, oh my God, you did just say that. No, I didn't. And then I start thinking I'm cuckoo. And yo, that's why I'd rather not even deal with anybody because I don't want to go through that ever again. Here's a quick example of gaslighting.
Drama with Escape and Candy and Latasha.
Hold on. Let's go.
Have you been following the drama with Escape and Candy and Latasha?
I don't fuck with none of them.
None of them?
None of them. I couldn't give a fuck about Escape. None of them.
Not even Latasha?
I like Tiny, T.I.'s wife, and her
Okay.
and I never really have strong dialogue. But I always feel like she's always true to who she is.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? So I like her a lot. But the rest of them, I don't know them.
You know Candy?
Do I?
What beef do you have with Candy?
I don't know beef with Candy, but I don't really know her.
Have you been following the drama with Escape and Candy and Latasha?
I don't fuck.
Some of you might be confused. How does this show gaslighting? I'm going to play it one more time so you guys could see what I'm talking about. So basically, the interviewer asks, have you been following the drama between Escape? He says, I don't fuck with Escape. I don't know nothing about Escape. I don't fuck with Escape. You think he is a covert narcissist and she's enabled him for a long time, but now she's completely broken down, fed up, and moving on. Yes, amen. I think so. I honestly, he's unhinged now. Hey, Sister Logos, what's up? What's up? I'm over here speaking narc stuff. And Sister Logos, let me tell you, I'm very embarrassed. I was making a video giving advice to this woman by the name of Mrs. Latruth. And I played one of Velvet's videos. Velvet used to be with Nature Boy. If you guys are following all my stories, they're all interesting. They're all similar with the relationships or whatever. Nature Boy's a narcissist. Velvet, I thought, was a victim. She's not. She's another narc. So it's two narcs, narc on narc abuse. Anyways, I played a video of Velvet being abused and fighting with Malia to show Mrs. Latruth what another person that had been with a narc had to experience going through this and this and that. And now she's healed and now she's striving and doing better. Oh boy, did I make a mistake. I'm so embarrassed that I used her as an example. Terrible example because that girl turned out to be a narcissist. So whatever we're thinking right now, we don't know what Brianna is, but I know in my heart of hearts that Latruth is a narcissist, okay? Her, I don't really know, but I do see that she is toxic and codependent. Yeah. which is not cool either, because I think I was that as well, codependent and toxic. So yeah. Okay, so about Peter, you guys, you might have not caught it. I'm gonna play it one more time, and I want you to catch it, because sometimes you guys will ignore the signs of what gaslighting is. The interviewer asked Peter Thomas, "What are your thoughts on Escape, and their beef?" I don't give a fuck about Escape. Fuck them. I don't fuck with them. And then he continues on and he goes, "But I do like Tiny. Even though I don't know her, she seems cool. But yeah, I like Tiny." And then the interviewer says, "But what about Candy?" And he goes, "Well, I don't really know her." If you guys watch Real Housewives of Atlanta, Candy is one of the housewives. You are on a show with Candy. You've been on a show with Candy for years. How is it that you're going to sit there and say, you don't fuck with these women, you know nothing about them, then all of a sudden, well, I do like Tiny, probably because you were afraid that T.I. was going to come for your ass. You switch it up, say, I do like Tiny, she seems cool, I like her attitude. And then they say, what about Candy? Oh, I don't really know her like that. But Candy's the only one you've really experienced. Candy's the only one you've actually know on a personal level. That is gaslighting. Gaslighting. Listen.
And Candy and Latasha.
Gotta play it one more time.
Have you been following the drama with Escape and Candy and Latasha?
I don't fuck with none of them.
None of them?
None of them. I couldn't give a fuck about Escape. None of them.
Not even Latasha?
I like Tiny, T.I.'s wife, and her and I never really have strong dialogue. But I always feel like she's always true to who she is. You know what I'm saying? So I like her a lot. But the rest of them, I don't know them.
You know Candy?
Do I?
What beef do you have with Candy?
I don't know beef with Candy, but I don't really know her.
Have you been following the drama with Escape?
You don't really know her, but yet you say you really like Tiny, who you've had barely no dialogue with. Does that make sense to you? Do you guys understand what gaslighting is? Do you see that? Does it make sense to you? Please, I want to see if anybody caught it. Did you see that that was gaslighting? And I think I also saved another clip to show you guys what gaslighting was. I might not want to show this one because some people might be Ari fans, Ariana and Jada. There's a lot of gaslighting that goes on between those two girls. Ari Fletcher. Yeah. Anyways, one day I'll break that stuff down. That's a great example of gaslighting. Thank you, Island Gal. Pull up the definition. Pull up the definition. Sure. I'll do one better. Hold on. Yeah. I want you guys to learn. Example. You know what? I'm one of those people that is a visual learner. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna watch gaslighting examples. Excuse me, I'm honestly feel so weird because like I'm all up in the computer screen right now. You guys, I didn't want to be on this live and not actually doing something. I only came on here because I had a beautiful sister message me on, sent me a Cash App to bring awareness to what was going on. So I was assuming she wanted me to go live. So I decided to go live, dedicated to her, honestly. And I wanted to paint and I wanted to finish eating my chicken wings, but I put those aside. And I said, I'll just paint with you guys here in the background. You know, some people appreciate like just seeing what I do on the side, even when I'm not talking about people. Class is in session, y'all. This is a lesson on gaslighting. Brianna says that Latruth does this to her all the time. Class is in session.
Hey Psych2Goers, welcome back to the channel. We wanted to take a moment and be sure you knew how grateful we were for all your support. Your ongoing support is what helps us make psychology and mental health more accessible to everyone. Now let's continue. Gaslighting is a word that's used a lot in the media these days, but what does gaslighting actually mean? The term originates from the Patrick Hamilton's original 1939 stage play Gaslight, where a husband psychologically manipulates his wife.
Yes, I saw that, you guys. If you want to watch it, I think it's online. There's two versions of it. I was so obsessed with understanding narcissism that I watched both of those movies. I think the 1939 version was my favorite. But yeah, I'll have to, like, if I find the links, I'll put them under this video if you guys are interested to watch where the term came from. Was from the movie Gaslight.
In the story, the husband attempts to convince his wife that she is insane by manipulating small elements of their environment and insisting that she is mistaken, remembering things incorrectly when she points out the changes he makes. The play's title alludes to how the abusive husband slowly dims the gaslights in their home while pretending nothing has changed in an effort to make his wife doubt her own perceptions. Gaslighting is a form of emotional abuse where someone leads you to question your own reality, memory, or perceptions. So, here are 10 examples of what gaslighting can sound like. As a disclaimer, we want to note that not everyone who says these phrases is automatically a gaslighter. Gaslighting is intentional, and a gaslighter knows exactly what they're saying and what they're doing. 1. What did I do to you? If someone responds to you this way, they may genuinely not know what they have done and are asking you about it. But when it's gaslighting, they are aware they have done something to hurt you and are pretending to play dumb. In defensively posing this question to you, they are denying the impact they had on you and are also forcing you to question it. 2. Everyone around you isn't the problem is you. This is sometimes used as a way to shut down the conversation or dialogue for whatever is happening. This type of language is often referred to as victim blaming, where the gaslighter will make statements that cause you to feel like you are the problem, even when you have fallen victim to something such as bullying or abuse and the situation is outside of your direct control. 3.
You guys, I gotta pause it just in case. Fair use, fair use. You know, YouTube is very funny these days, where you can use other videos to, like, do a review on, and they will block your entire video. So I gotta pause every once in a while. But as I pause, I just want you guys to know these are the examples. This is not the exact definition of what gaslighting is. Hopefully the examples are clear enough.
I'm sorry you feel that way.
Oh boy.
When someone's hurt you and they say something,
I hate when people say, I'm sorry you feel that way. I hate it.
Like this, then it is not a true apology.
Nope.
Instead, it's a way to make you feel like you are the problem.
Yep.
They say that they're sorry that you feel the way you do, rather than apologizing for what they've done or how they made you feel. 4. I don't remember saying that. I think you made that up. This is the go-to phrase that a gaslighter will use to intentionally get you to question your experience, behavior, and thoughts in order to take the focus off of them. 5. It's your anxiety that made me do the things I do. This is a common response when a gaslighter gets called out for their behavior. They use this as a reason to justify their own negative behavior when in fact, they should take responsibility for their own actions instead of choosing to blame you. 6. You need help. This term is used to imply that you are the problem and that you need to address your issues rather than them having to work through their own issues. This is a shutdown response to avoid working things through with you. 7. It's your fault. People who gaslight will neglect any responsibility for their actions or for a situation. Instead, they will directly blame others. This can be a repetitive cycle where you may be made to feel like something is your fault, even if it isn't. You may even apologize for things that aren't your fault to make peace with them. 8. You're too emotional. This implies that your characteristics are seen as flaws, and this can make you question your own sense of who you are. 9. It's not a big deal. People who gaslight have a tendency to minimize the impact that something has on you. They may make you feel like you are making a bigger deal out of something when you are within your right to talk about things that are bothering you and express yourself openly. 10. Why are you so defensive all the time? You're attacking me. This is a common phrase used when you challenge a gaslighter. They have a tendency to flip the conversation towards you and make it out like you are the one who is in the wrong. By accusing you of being defensive and that you're attacking them, then they become the victim. Do any of these phrases sound familiar to you?
Yep.
These are only some of the things a gaslighter will say to you. You may have heard these before or even said them yourself, but this does not necessarily mean you have been gaslighted or that you are a gaslighter. Gaslighting is intentional, and a gaslighter knows full well what they are saying and what they are doing. We encourage you to seek help or guidance if you.
So yeah, you guys, there's so much information online, so much. I feel like Bob Ross over here painting the pretty trees. If you guys didn't know, this is going to take a while before you see any definition. It looks pretty bad. Pretty bad. But that is with all art. That's with cooking too. The food doesn't taste good right away. You got to put different spices to make up the delicious robust flavors that's going to come with the end of the dish. And hopefully the dish looks good too, because I hate eating ugly looking food. Nah, this is real. Okay. Yeah, thank you. I'm glad you guys are seeing that this is not a joke. This topic, not too many people really take it seriously. But I don't know. I showed you guys the video of Mrs. Latruth exposing Mr. Latruth. She showed off some text messages from his own daughter stating she does not want to talk to him. Let me see if there's anything else I wanted to show you. We could look at his, let's look at his, while I'm here, let's look at his TikTok and see if he's been updating, because what happened is when Mrs. Latruth exposes him, he gets really upset and he'll expose her for something else. So let's see what we got here. Thank you for your patience, y'all. My eyes. Oh, thank you. Thank you. And if anybody missed anything, please check out the beginning of this video. Okay, so we're gonna share his TikTok page. You guys saw this already? If you didn't, I just want to play this so that, ooh, what happened? Share.
Brianna Hampton. She just pepper sprayed me. She just pepper sprayed me for no reason in my house. I can't keep following me. No, I ain't following you nowhere. No, I don't have a gun. You really doing this lying stuff again? I'm recording everything. Please hurry. Yeah, please hurry.
You see how he made sure to say, "You're really doing this lying stuff again?" It's like strategic. The people that have been with somebody like Latruth know. Like, yes, I understand she's really dramatic. It's like, it's hard to tell if she really cries like that, but if you watch her other videos where she's emotional, she does cry like this. I mean, it does look like a skit, if you ask me.
4416138.
No disrespect, no disrespect. I'm not saying or trying to put down her situation. I'm just saying the extra dramatics make it seem that way.
Brianna Hampton. She just pepper sprayed me. She just pepper sprayed me for no reason in my house. I can't keep following me. No, I ain't following you nowhere. No, I don't have a gun. You really doing this lying stuff again? I'm recording everything. Please hurry. Yeah, please hurry, because she's crazy. Please hurry, she's crazy. Thank you. Please hurry up, she's crazy. No, I'm not. I'm upstairs. You downstairs. Do what you do. No, I'm not. Do what you do. I'm way up here. Do what you do. 404416138.
How the baby self blocker. Don't let any nigga hit so they call her a bopper. Can't no.
This was another thing. He started posting videos of him and the boys. Him and her boys, right? That look real. She ain't that good of an actress. Okay, see, Logo said, okay. See? All right, good. The reason why I mentioned that was because many people were under the comment section saying she doesn't look like she's really crying. Me personally, I feel like she's just really dramatic, but that doesn't say she didn't really just experience what she experienced. I do see her being so frantic, and she's like, oh, he's following me. He literally was following her with the camera. And then he goes, no, I'm not. Because he stopped at the end of the stairs. It makes her look like she's lying. And mind you, we didn't see what was happening prior to him actually, following her and recording her. We don't know. Why is this the truth? Okay, let's see what else he's posted. Oh my gosh, this guy is so cringy. I have to say that. He's been playing victim lately. I'm looking for a new cast. Okay, so this was his response after Miss Latruth made her video. And now he's back to making it seem as if it's a skit. But real quick, he does stuff like this to make her jealous. Like a shower. So I'm not going to play the song, obviously. If you can see that caption, it says, how I be on FaceTime. He's smiling. He's licking his lips. He's doing that trying to look sexy look. If you guys didn't know this, Miss Latruth did a 2.5-hour live where she exposed him about a week and a half ago. And in that live, she mentioned that Latruth was talking to a woman on FaceTime. And she played part of that FaceTime video. And in that FaceTime video, he's talking to the woman saying, yeah, I want to move to the Bahamas or some. I forgot where he said he wanted to move. Like, it's like he's speaking as a single man saying, yeah, I'm thinking about moving to the Bahamas, blah, 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 da, da, da. Flirty. They're both flirting. But the woman sent the recording to Brianna. Okay. So for me, I feel as if he does stuff like this to get under Brianna's skin. Because why would you put that as your caption? How I be on FaceTime. And then, of course, I see the word God. And if you guys didn't catch the beginning of this video, please go watch it. Brianna mentioned that he does not believe in God. He says he prays to, I forgot what he said he prayed to, but to an energy, but not God. God doesn't exist. He put under this caption, God is working, and he put the praying hands and hashtag God got me. That would frustrate me if I knew that my partner, the person I've been with for 6 years, doesn't believe in God, and they come on camera, they state that God did not heal them, they healed themselves of cancer. But then when they start getting scrutinized and people are like, probably unfollowing, he starts posting about God. You guys, if you want to be cringed out, I'm going to show you something. Just to show you that this man is such a manipulative person. I'm going to cringe you out in a second. This isn't cringed. You'll see cringe in a second. So he posts things that would possibly make her jealous. Now look at this one. This is in response to her video.
Oh, I can't thank you guys enough. I can't thank you guys enough for the support y'all been giving us on this reality TV show, man. The Hamptons reality TV show, man. It's been lit. Been a lot of drama. It's been a lot of tears. It's been a lot of pain. And we just want to figure out what we want to do for the next episode. The domestic joint is out the way. So we got to move and see how we're going to be strategic about doing the next episode, man. I'm thinking about the rise and fall of a black king or something, maybe something like that for the next episode. So far, that's what the cast members has been more on, leaning towards more of dragging the king's name. So we're gonna lean toward that right now. We're gonna see where that goes, because I think people are excited about that. The world we live in today, people are excited to see a black man fall. a good black man, they like to see him fall. As y'all can see, it was a belt and a tote used in the first one. And look how that did the black man. A belt and a tote. Not a gun, not no real violence, but a belt and a tote. So, yo, I can't thank you guys enough for the support y'all been giving us on this reality TV show, man.
So you see how he's making a mockery of this whole situation. This is a season finale. This is this and this and that. This is not a joke. Then he makes this video here.
Yo, listen, guys, this clip right here is not a new clip. This is from the first clip with the stairs. This is just a clip that you never seen before. Like, this is more like behind the scenes. It didn't make it to that cut. Now you get to see this. It's like, could be like a blooper. It could be whatever the case may be. But it's just a different clip. It's not a new clip. That house is actually empty now. That house is for rent. If you go to my Facebook page, Did
you hear him? This could be a blooper. This could be for real. Here he goes back doing this. And if you guys have been following this story, he keeps doing that. 1 minute, this was serious. 1 minute, this is domestic violence awareness. That's why we did this skit. Then it's like, it could be a skit. Maybe it's not a skit. We're too grown to be playing these games.
Page should be in the bio at Mr. Latruth Official. This house is for rent. It's clean. It's very nice. I gave a tour of the house so people can see it if you want to rent this house. Go to my page, Mr. Latruth Official. Again, we're working on another season. I just posted another clip. Check it out. I'm looking for people to be in it. Actors and actresses. Hit the email, latruthbusiness@gmail.com. Thanks for supporting, y'all. Yo, listen.
Okay, so under this caption, he says, this is from episode 1 of #Domestic Abuse Awareness Month. Oh, Lord, please. When I start to feel the emotion hit my face, like my face started getting a little hot. This makes me really upset. Diane, calm down, because I'm really mad. He just said, this is from episode 1 of #Domestic Abuse Awareness Month. So you're going to make a joke and then #reality TV. Wow. Then he says, tell Tyler Perry to get at me. You guys, if you still support this man that is just making a mockery of domestic violence, you know how many people lost their lives to this? And you're calling it a season 1. That really made me sick to my stomach.
About to give me a new tattoo, y'all. New tattoo.
Oh, this is bull crap. He keeps posting old things. I haven't seen this clip. Let's look at it real quick. This clip right here is pretty old. He's trying to get sympathy.
I used to wake up some days and wish I stayed asleep.
So he plays an emotional song, and under the caption it says, it's not easy being an influencer as a black man. And he puts a crying emoji. And then #God got me. I'm really bothered by that domestic awareness season 1, episode 1 post. So because of that, I'm going to continue talking about this man. I'm going to continue dragging him and pointing out his behaviors. I have to. I'm assuming this is him just singing.
Won't take you for granted, appreciate your love.
41 years old, acts like a little boy.
Let's get it. Hop off a 16 passenger, this is G5.
This is beyond cringy. Like, has it unzipped to zip it up, to lick his lips, and then #God got me. Just using the Lord's name in vain. So he wants, I guess, his wife to see that he's having a great time. He's living it up. He's probably in VIP with his boys celebrating a birthday. I don't know. I'm going to bring you to his Facebook to show you that cringy post. I don't know why I allowed that to upset me so much. I'm bothered. And anybody that has been in a domestic violence relationship, or you have a family member that lost their lives, my deepest sympathies go to you. Hugs and love to you. Stuff like this really bothers me, so excuse me and the emotions. It's just the emotions. Okay, so let me go to his videos. I want to show you how manipulative this man is. Where does it show videos? Where can I pick videos? So he posted one saying, I'll read the caption for you, better yet. I don't like just taking guesses. It's not that far down. Hidden surveillance. Oh my God. Hidden surveillance camera, part 1. What is this? Is this it? Okay, you guys. This is beyond creepy. He's upstairs in his boxers. So the caption reads, hidden surveillance camera caught Latruth doing something he shouldn't have been doing. So you're going to click on it and you're going to see this. He's walking back and forth in his underwear. He's about to come down the steps. So these are little boy shorts. I don't know should we call them girl shorts? I don't know. They show his little, anyways, he's putting on his clothes in the living room. And I want you to see what he does for the cameras. Okay. This is all strategic. If you see through a BSer, you're going to know this is all BS. Okay. Just wait till you see. For some of you, you already saw this. So watch it again with me so we could kiki.
God, thanks for giving me the drive and the discipline and the courage to always stand in my own truth and manifest everything that you want from me, Lord. I'm going to continue to speak things into existence. I'm going to continue to keep pushing forward and being positive people in life, Lord. I'm going to continue to be honorable. I'm going to continue to speak the truth. And I'm going to continue to follow your message, Father God. I know that we was created in your image, and I'm going to continue to go out here and create and manifest things and put my family in the best place to be successful, the best place to be honorable, and the best place to give nothing but inspiring, motivational words and encouragement to the world. Thanks for everything. Thanks for keeping me blessed. Thanks for keeping me lifted. In your mighty name, I do pray, God. Amen.
He is playing with God. And let's be real here. Why wouldn't he pray towards the couch, like facing the couch? He knows that the camera's watching him. You can't call something hidden surveillance camera when you know that you're the one that put the surveillance camera there. And then you go and you take the recording to play it for the viewers to see that you pray. This is all because he receives backlash for not praying or not thinking or believing that God has anything to do with his healing. Let me see if I could find that clip, because it's going to be hard. Doesn't believe. The truth needs to log off. We don't believe you. You need more people. Oh gosh. I think I knew that sounded like me. Gosh damn it. I thought somebody else made that title and I got so excited I wanted to click on it. It's one of my videos. So embarrassing. Anyways, for those of you who already know, Latruth made a video in the car saying that he's sick of people telling him, I'm just gonna have to find it for you. You guys have patience with me. I'd appreciate it. I'm gonna find it, but before I look for it, let me see what else I could show you on his Facebook page. Let's see what else I could show you on his Facebook page that I have not seen. And I'm gonna pull it up. He is sick. He's playing with God. He's the communal narcissist. You think he's the communal narcissist? The reason why I asked that is because I think the wife said that he never bought her gifts. Like, he doesn't like buy her little things like for the holidays and stuff. Usually communal narcissists do take care of you and they shop for you, do sweet things. You guys, you know he's not talking to his daughter, but he had recently posted this.
Hate on me, cause I'm chasing my dream. Hey, don't play with me. Hey, cause I stay on me. Hey, cause I'm baby. Hey, cause I'm baby. Hey, baby.
So he goes, it brings me so much joy. He posted this in November 6th. This is after all of the accusations. This is after Brianna left the house and exposed him a second time. Then he's so embarrassed. He posts the children. So now people are under the comment section like, oh my gosh, the kids are back at the house. He's fooling all these people. He says, it brings me so much joy when I see that I've inspired my kids in so many different ways. They look so cute trying to rap like me. LOL.
You know, you're a boy, Isaiah. Put the beard on his beat. I know I'm rapping these bars. I got my rap from my daddy, and I don't wanna go fire, but these bars.
So, again, like Brianna was saying, he uses the kids. But Brianna, you have to accept that you play a major role in this too, because after all of those abusive, accusations, you came on and you kissed him. And you're the one that says, I love you. So most people are going to be confused. Now we see the kids are back in the house. And then all of a sudden there's a video with Brianna kissing Latruth. So you don't look like somebody that's not happy. So that's why a lot of people weren't believing your story. So then I guess she kept getting bashed and bashed and bashed over this. She decided to completely separate herself from him. And then you start seeing him make many videos going out to eat by himself. And he's done a few awkward videos. I'm pretty sure you guys, while I look for this other video, I'm pretty sure you guys saw this one. Why must he do this? Mind you, I'm only going to play a portion of this. I'm looking for something in particular.
A little hot in here right now.
He's so cringy.
What up? To the positive people coming in here, what's up, man? I don't want to take this out on y'all, so everybody hit the share. Everybody hit the share on this live because I got to talk about it real quick. Y'all some disrespectful, mom. Yep. Share this live. Hey, to everybody that's showing love, appreciate y'all. Everybody that stayed positive through all this stuff that we've been going through for the past month and a half. Everybody that stayed positive with us through the last month and a half, I rock with y'all. Everybody hit the share button. I gotta talk to y'all, man. Some of y'all was not raised right, man. Share this live, man. It's not enough people in here. Share this live. Everybody hit the share button. It's not enough people in here.
Oh boy.
Y'all some clout chasing, disrespectful motherfuckers, boy. I swear.
To be quite honest, I don't think anybody that makes videos speaking of the truth are seeking clout. Honestly, we just want somebody to talk about what's going on with, like, you know, I don't know anybody that watches Latruth personally. So coming on this platform and having conversations with a bunch of other people, it's like, oh my God, you see it too? Oh my gosh, he's corny. Like, I want to laugh with people and I want to point out his narcissism and call him out for using domestic violence as a joke. He deserves to be exposed. So this is not clout chasing. This is exposing.
It's hot. It's hot. I'm getting so hot in here, man. Like,
he acts like a little child. He's literally opening the shirt for you guys to see his chest. That's all that it is.
I'm really just thinking about it, man. It's like all morning long I've been thinking about how y'all got the audacity to keep speaking on my name, man. And speaking on my family's name. I've been all morning long I've been thinking about this. Everybody share the live, man. I need more people in here. Oh, most definitely God got me. But I'm going to talk about this today.
Okay, most definitely God got you.
Because y'all need some direction.
Most definitely God got you. All right, let's get to where you said out your own mouth. Let me stop. My gosh, I hate being in the camera, y'all. I feel so weird. Sometimes I wish I could just like not be on camera. But did I just see my sister MJAK? Hey, sister. MJAK, what's up? Thanks for being here. Here's the clip, y'all, that pissed so many people off.
God spared his life.
So he's been, after, you know, being cured from cancer, healing from cancer, he started to be extremely cocky. And people were calling him out. And somebody stated, God spared his life. This is how he acts.
God spared his life, and this is how he acts. I hate this comment, man. I really do. I see this from a lot of weird people, man. I don't know what books or Bibles or what religion you in, but God spared my life? That's what y'all saying? You do realize that when I got diagnosed with cancer, if I hadn't have juiced fruits and vegetables, if I hadn't have got my stomach removed, if I would have just laid there and let the cancer progress, I would have died. So stop telling me that God spared anything. If I gave up when I got diagnosed with cancer and say, you know what, I'm just going to walk around here, I'm going to spend time with my family, I'm going to spend time with my kids, I ain't going to do nothing about it, I would have just died. Stop saying God spared me. I'm here because I fought. I'm here because I took my health into my own hands. That's why I'm here. Wake up, people. Wake up. God spared his life, and this is how he acts. I hate this comment, man. I really do. I see this from a lot of weird people, man.
So we're weird. Funny enough, almost every post that you make now, you mention God. Whenever you're playing music, you're playing gospel music in the background. And every hashtag is God got me, God this, God that. I mean, I don't know what else to say. Like, I really don't. What more is there to say? I just wanted to point out that Mr. Latruth and Mrs. Latruth are going back and forth. But I have to put the blame on him because he's the one that keeps reposting, and I've shown you on my other videos. He keeps reposting taupe videos. Thank you, sister, for saying everyone share the chat. He keeps reposting. Yes, he is so cringy, Brandy. And not only is he so cringy, the fact that he keeps showing his chest every chance that he gets. Who's telling me to shut up? I know somebody not telling me to shut up. I'm not gonna jump to conclusions. Let me be nice. Oh my god. Yo, no lie. This comment is on point. I'm not even gonna read it, but yeah, it's on point. Yo. Asai, you funny. A lot of people fight with cancer and do everything possible, and they can and still transition. What the F? Exactly. My father transitioned from cancer. Mind you, when he first had it, it was pancreatic, stomach cancer, whatever. He was cured of it from juicing and eating raw foods, and my mom giving him all the best coming from out of the country. And then guess what? Maybe a month or two later, he ends up getting cancer spread throughout his whole body, getting to his brain, and he lost all ability to do anything. I had to change his diaper. Mind you, this is somebody that was my abuser mentally, my narc abuser. This is somebody that has really hurt me throughout my whole life, and I'm now their caretaker. And it was just really sad to see that he couldn't even do anything. He couldn't lift his arms. He literally just laid there. You ever seen that movie, Diary of a Black Angry Woman, whatever? When the husband ended up being paraplegic, I forgot what it was. He got in an accident and was in a wheelchair. That was literally my dad. And you have to feed him. If you don't feed him, he's gonna starve. Latruth, humble yourself, because my dad too was cured from eating healthy, and then going for another checkup, found out that it spread throughout his whole. So good thing you mentioned that, soul troll, southern troll. He looks like a green alien. His oh Lord. Listen, I know this painting does not look too cute, y'all. He gonna look cute, okay? I'm probably gonna end this soon. I think I talked enough. My mouth is dry. I'm trying to get them to be matching, y'all. As you can see, oop, I'm trying to make them match. So this is gonna be nature girl and nature boy. I'm gonna take away that ugly definition or example that we have of nature boy, which is a disgusting pedophilic, narcissistic abuser on the internet. If you guys don't know the story of Nature Boy, look him up. You guys are going to be sick to your stomachs. When I talk about Latruth being a narcissist, he can't hold a candle next to Nature Boy. I can tell you that much. But I'm trying to take the beautiful nature name back. So this will be Nature Girl, Nature Boy. Okay. I'm going to make more definition. Like you see, she has definition in her face. He'll have definition. It's just taking me a while. And as you can see, his hair looks like, I got to do the rest of his beard and stuff. It takes a while, you guys. I want to make his neck look like a tree trunk. And her hair is dreadlocks, but you can also see the green highlights. You guys do like whenever I share my art. That's why I'm sharing it. And plus I'm ending the video. So it's like, why not? But y'all, you understand, it is a thin line between love and hate. And watching this couple makes me want to stay single for the rest of my life now. I can't even lie to you. I'm going to read some more comments before I end it, because somebody might have something that they want me to pull up before I go. But I figured, why not play this? Okay. Thank you. You said Stinson has a soup just posted a video of Velvet talking about love or something. I'm going to look it up. Do you paint other people's pictures? Yes, I do. I sure do. I paint, well, some of you might not know this YouTuber. I do this all the time. I always say, I didn't finish. This is a YouTuber that I love by the name of Malibu Dollface. Malibu Dollface. Let me see if I could find this picture so you guys could see. I do paint people. Hold on. Let me move this off the screen. Where do I get your info from? My art page is Divinely Made By. My name is DMB. My last name is B. My middle name is M. So Divinely Made By is also, it's just weird, whatever. I tried to be cool and make something cute. And the meaning of my name is divine. Let me find Malibu so you guys could see the picture. Malibu Dollface. You guys, this is the photo of the YouTuber. It is obviously, like I said, not complete, but I'm one of those people that will hold on to a painting and feel like it's never done. You see? Hopefully the glare isn't too bad. I painted this on a mirror. That's why you could see my ring light. Mirror's kind of dusty, but whatever. Whatevs. Okay. I don't know why, but I love painting on glass and mirror because I feel like it's just exclusive. You know, it's easy to paint on canvas. It's easier, but when you paint on glass, it's more work, it's more detail, it's more paint, but it's also more exclusive. Who doesn't like to have something that's exclusive? Right? Anybody could paint a portrait, but can anybody paint on glass? It's pretty annoying, if you ask me. Thank you. Oh my God, you said go, girl. And this one, I was working on it before. You guys, you could see a little bit more detail in her face before. You didn't see all that. I just like the colors. So I figured I would make like a scheme. Sorry for the mess or whatever. This one, I just put it on here. I'm going to finish it as well. And then obviously Nature Boy and Nature Girl. That's not the name of my painting. I just honestly just was being silly. But I do, for whatever reason, love the colors. They just make me feel happy inside. These colors are just so beautiful. Don't you think? Nature Boy got a whole makeover to do. Whole makeover. So I might do this like a set for people. And some people that don't like that do just like this could just have that or this. I'll make copies of it. I never done that before, but I think it's time. It's time that I do that. It's time. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for asking about my art. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Damn. I'm sitting pretty low, y'all. I got someplace to be early tomorrow. I kind of want to watch Netflix. And okay, let me just see. What about Adam and Eve? Oh, girl. I like that. Adam and Eve. Yeah. And you know what's so funny? My cousin told me to add an apple. And I said, you want me to add an apple in this thing? And then I thought of Adam and Eve, but I didn't think of naming them that. Thank you, Boo. Thank you all for the art inspo and telling me that it's great, beautiful art. Stuff like that makes me want to continue. So thank you. Your work is always gorgeous. Thank you so much. Yes, I paint everything. Oh, before you go, oh my God. No, I showed you guys this already. Not that you guys give a damn. Some people do, some people don't, whatever. Okay, so I was trying to get people to appreciate art on everything. Do I have babies? Well, my son, I paint my son a lot, but let me give you an example of how I paint my son. Like this was on a glass. This kind of paint, as you can see, it's really glossy. This is a different type of paint. I wanted it to look like, you know, when you go to a church, what's that thing called? Stained glass. So this is with stained glass paint, y'all. Stained glass paint, right? Let me show you another one. This is stained glass paint. So the way I have this one, you could see it on both ends. So like if you have it sitting on the table, you can see him from behind too. So usually when I paint on wine glasses, your wine glass, you can see the image on both sides. I like to do it that way. Also, like I like to do little gifts for people, right? I bought a whole bunch of records. You guys are going to think I'm nuts because I'm all over the place with my art. I wanted to do a collection of artists, like rappers, R&B artists, whatever. And I have all these records here. And to paint them all on the records, and people could hang the records on their wall. I have one of Tupac. I was going to do the whole Wu-Tang Clan. But, you know, there's not enough detail in the Biggie for me yet. This was just an example, a sample. I wasn't going to like give this out because I didn't think it was good. But I do paint people, and I like to paint on things that people could appreciate. For instance, hold on, y'all. Where did I put my thing? Jeez. Hang with me, y'all. Wait a minute. Jeez Louise. I don't know what I did with it. I thought okay. I must have misplaced it or it fell somewhere. I had a painting of me and my son, but I can't seem to find it. I had painted me and my son on a, is it right there? And I'm just like not looking at it. Anyways, this is the other thing I was going to show you. I feel like this is show and tell, y'all. So you guys ever see decorative rocks? My sister, this is my sister. I usually love to paint her. Can't really see the detail too well, but I'll show you the photo so you can see. I wanted to do like a whole set of decorative rocks. Some of you that did come to one of my lives, I was painting it. You know, she works for this radio station, so I made this rock for her. She's always on Instagram, so I made this rock. So like if people want decorative rocks, I have like over hundreds of rocks. I could pick the sizes, and then you could have like a beautiful basket with your rocks. Let me show you the photo of my sister so you could see. I had screenshot it. Okay. Shucks. It's hard to see the detail in the face because the rock is bumpy, but that does make the picture what it is. You understand what I mean? Like painting on a bumpy surface. Like, come on, y'all. It's a lot of work. But people don't appreciate my art. So sometimes you guys be asking me, how can I get your art? How can I? the reason I don't sell my art is because people lowball me, they F me over, and I get emotional about it because you don't realize the amount of time and effort I put in it, the sweat I put into it, the love. And people will say, "Oh, I'll buy it for $20." No, you cannot have a rock of mine for $20. You want to know why? Because it took me over 20 hours to do. So, like, no. If y'all people don't understand the value of art, please don't ask me to paint anything for you. Do not. Do not. Because that to me is very insulting. So I'd rather keep my art for myself than to sell it and people make me feel like I ain't shit. That's just it. Oh, yes. Alkaline Queen, my condolences to you. Your mom is definitely somebody that needs to be, like, I'm not going to say painted by me, but whenever somebody loses a parent, I always think that it's the sweetest, most beautiful gesture to gift them. If you guys are listening, it doesn't have to be me. There's something called Paint Your Life. Whenever I see those videos on Instagram, they make me emotional. People will lose a parent. Let's say you lost your mom or your dad and you have a child and your child never took a picture with your parent. You can hire Paint Your Life to paint your child next to your parent that passed away. And the gesture is just a beautiful gesture. So people think of art as that, it's a healing thing. I know sometimes I'm in this room and I'll be sad and I'll look around and see my walls don't have anything on it. So that's why I started painting. Honestly, I'm not going to lie. I started painting colorful. Even though these look sad, I needed to have color in the room to make me feel good. If you guys saw the paintings I used to have in the back, I gave them away. Last thing I want to say, my condolences again. I'm so sorry, especially now the holidays are approaching. That is the most worst feeling. I don't even want to think about it. I'm sorry that you have to endure that sadness and stress. But yes, I'd be honored. I'd be honored. I've done it before. And it's very scary when you're painting somebody that passed because you want, okay, when you paint somebody that passed away, I feel like it's a huge responsibility. You don't want to take that parent. For instance, there was this young lady. I just painted her mother. I'm just going to show you real quick. The process was a very, very difficult process, and I hope some of you stay to just look at this quick video before I go. If you choose to leave, that's fine. Because to be quite honest with you, I don't really get much support on my art videos. That's why I said that I wanted to do like a separate channel for people that actually do appreciate art. Okay, so this was mainly to motivate. Nini Francis, thank you so much. You are amazing and talented, Haitian queen. Have a good night. Thank you so much. And shout out to Lovely T. I heard Lovely T gave me a shout out yesterday. I love you so much, Lovely T. You are my girl for life. Okay, so for any of you who are interested, I know the end of this video is not about Latruth. It's about my art. And then I'm going to end it. This was supposed to be motivation for people. It's only 5 minutes of your time. I initially started this for somebody whose mom passed away. The way that I do my work, you're going to think this is like, I'm not going to say it's weird. I'll ask you, what is the person's favorite thing? What is special to you? Blah, blah, blah. This mother in particular, her favorite thing was a drink called Crown Royale. So I said, you know what? I don't know if you're going to be offended, but can I draw your mom on a Crown Royale bottle? Since you said that is something that everybody knows her for and she loves. So she was okay with it. Well, did I ask the girl that ordered it from me. I can't remember. I told somebody, like, is this offensive? And they said no. So I did it. This video not only shows and displays my art, it's going to leave you with a positive message to never give up. Please just take the second to watch this.
People say you have to have a lot of passion for what you're doing, and it's totally true. And the reason is because it's so hard that if you don't, any rational person would give up. It's really hard. And
okay, you see how ugly this is looking? When I tell you, you get frustrated, you keep looking back at it, and it's just not looking right. It's not looking right. It'll look nice and then ugly again, nice and ugly again. Y'all, you don't understand. And look at the dates. Like, I literally took 9 months off of it because it stressed me out.
you have to do it over a sustained period of time. So if you don't love it, if you're not having fun doing it, you don't really love it, you're going to give up. And that's what happens to most people, actually. If you really look at the ones that end up, being successful, unquote, in the eyes of society, and the ones that didn't, oftentimes it's the ones that are successful love what they did so they could persevere when it got really tough. And the ones that didn't love it quit because they're sane, right? Who would want to put up with this stuff if you don't love it? So it's a lot of hard work, and it's a lot of worrying constantly. And if you don't love it, you're going to fail. So you got to love it. You got to have passion.
There's a point when you're doing art where you just want to give up. I'm not going to lie. I would cry sometimes because, like, in my head, I'm like, this person is really looking forward to this, or they're counting on me. And then I'll get emotional because I can't do it or I can't get it right. Oh gosh, I want to give up.
And I did for a few days, but I went back.
I just have to record this the way I'm feeling right now. I think this is so ugly. I don't like whenever I get to this part in painting where nothing I do fixes it. It just makes it look worse, worse, and worse. I'm trying to make these lines look smooth, and they're just not looking smooth. They look so bad. I don't know what to do. Maybe I need to take a second and watch a video on painting. I don't know. But I really feel like giving up.
The halftones directly to the bottom of the lower lip. And so
Then I started to binge watch painting videos, how to paint skin, how to make smooth transitions. I didn't know what to type. I was typing anything. And
you guys, this is what I used to kind of help motivate me when I was giving up, because I literally would push it aside. I would turn it around so I didn't have to see how ugly it was. So what I would do is, and I suggest this to anybody, this does not have to only do with art. Let's say you love to cook, but every time you try to make that one dish, it always turns out disgusting. It never turns out right. Go on YouTube, start to look up other ways to make certain things and learn how to master another dish. And then eventually you're going to master the one that you've been trying. So this is not only for artists, this is for anybody, for motivation. Go on the internet, look up other people. There are other people that struggle with like you. I found a woman that literally took her painting and splashed over it because she thought it was so ugly, and she did something else on it. Don't give up is what I'm trying to leave a message with this at the end of the video. Don't give up.
it was frustrating, but it calmed me down, and I continued.
One another, and do the best that you can to not just copy the.
In the background, I'm literally painting while listening to somebody else give directions on painting. It was very helpful.
Photograph or what you're looking at, and it's important to constantly think about the colors in relation to one another. But in the beginning, in the first layer of your painting,
self-taught, yes.
Still ugly.
$35 for what period? Because no.
I'm trying. And just like that, I gave up.
Many months later. Yeah, I know it looks terrible, but I had to trust the process. I had to keep going. Don't give up. Don't.
Painting is so frustrating. I can't explain it. It just is. How am I gonna get this to
I was crying, yo.
look like this? How? How?
Like this. Don't give up. Keep going, y'all. You got this.
You have a dream. It doesn't often come at you screaming in your face, this is who you are. This is what you must be for the rest of your life. Sometimes a dream almost whispers. And I've always said to my kids, the hardest thing to listen to, your instincts, your human personal intuition, always whispers, it never shouts. It's very hard to hear. So you have to, every day of your lives, be ready to hear what whispers in your ear. It very rarely shouts.
You've got to find what you love. And that is as true for work as it is for your lovers. Your work is going to fill a large part of your life. And the only way to be truly satisfied is to do what you believe is great work. And the only way to do great work is to love what you do.
Sometimes life is hard. Things go wrong. In life, and in love, and in business, and in friendship, and in health, and in all the other ways that life can go wrong. And when things get tough, this is what you should do. Make good art.
So you guys,
Somebody, I would have called
that
loud.
rest in peace to Shankwala. May those people that did this to you pay royally and burn. Yeah, so you guys, I made that video to inspire others not to give up, but for whatever reason, people don't really watch positive videos, and I don't like that because sometimes I seek out positive videos that's going to inspire me to make me want to do better. So, I'm not going to give up in trying to get my art out and get respect for my art. No more low blows when people throw out these weird amounts to me as if you don't go to Burlington and buy those paintings that are mass produced for the same amount of money that you're trying to pay me, that I took my time. Listen, when I tell you that video that I showed you, you see how it was so ugly? I'm like, how am I going to make this look like the lady? How? I literally cried because I was like, this girl is, her mom's birthday anniversary is coming up. And she's been waiting this long for me to give this to her. And I got to have it done. And I prayed on it. I know it sounds weird, but I pray before I paint. 35 an hour. Oh, Rich. I thought you was trying to play me, boo. Sorry. Thank you. Sorry about that. Because let me tell you, somebody offered me $50 for a painting that I did on a mirror. And I literally was like, I cannot believe. Listen, when I show you the painting, she paid me $50 for it. I cried. I took it because my issue, I didn't discuss prices with her initially. I'm going to show you real quick. And if you guys know Malibu Dollface, I want to give Malibu that painting. I don't do this just for me to keep. I'm a perfectionist. I think somebody asked me, is perfection my enemy? Yes, it is. because I want everything to be perfect for whoever I'm doing it for. Not just for me, but I can't give somebody a piece of art if it doesn't feel right. Like if it doesn't feel like it's done, I can't give it to you. I just can't. Like this painting right here, these paintings that I did, I gave them away. And it kind of makes me sad because now that I'm looking at them, but I could recreate them.
I was in such a dark place when I decided to paint these, but I thank the person that put me down and made me feel like I was worthless, person that made me cry night after night. I was scared of this one. Looked like Michael Jackson, so I decided to add some color and turn my pain into beauty. Thank you for hurting me. Even if you don't love yourself, know that you are loved.
This song, if anybody would like to know, it's a beautiful song. It is a song I think that will help you if you're going through something. Understand you are loved, okay? Even if you don't love yourself. And I pray that one day you do love yourself and you don't ever allow anybody to mistreat you. Ever. You deserve so much better, okay? That message is for somebody. I'm pretty sure. And to you, Tug, you better be ashamed of yourself. Don't ever sell yourself short again. I know that I'll never do that to myself again. I've done it way too much. I'd rather gift my art than to accept trash. Something. I got my nails done, and the people that did my nails only took 30 minutes, and they asked me for $50. You understand? So it's an insult that somebody that took about 30 minutes to do my nails got paid what people offer me for my art. Let me show you what this $50 job was on a mirror at that. Let me show you this real quick.
The process of creating art can be so draining, but my friend inspired me, and I thank her so much for even commissioning me to do this class for her. It was her birthday gift to herself, and while she did that, she supported me. You see the ugly stages that this glass went through just to get a smoother look, and hopefully she enjoys. Thank you, Jerry. Love you.
One time for the birthday chick, two times for the birthday chick.
I'm going to mute this because YouTube is so weird. Anyways, she wanted a birthday glass that she could sip out of to celebrate her birthday. I was not happy with this job, but the thing is, when you give somebody a photo that it doesn't show all the detail, it's hard to paint all the detail because it's like kind of blurry. Let me show you what I did for $50, which really freaking, ugh, Lord. Okay, real quick, an idea. This is ideas for anybody. This was a wedding gift. I went to a wedding, my beautiful cousin, and I was like, you know what? Let's replenish. This could be a gift that she could use all the time. I bought a vase. I put crystals all over the vase. I spray painted it, then put crystals, and I painted her and her husband. And crazy enough, her husband happened to be wearing a black and white suit for the wedding, and that is what I have here. So beautiful. So basically, I made the vase look like a wedding dress. So it has like a veil thing at the back. And I told her to keep that so that she could always replenish it with flowers in her beautiful home. I do sneakers. My cousin wanted a pair of sneakers that was 90s theme, or not 90s, his era in cartoons. I used to watch these cartoons too. And He was more Hey Arnold age. I didn't watch Hey Arnold like that. I was Ren and Stimpy age. And I used to watch Rugrats. So I did all that for him because he showed me a t-shirt he had. So I'm just showing you guys, this is like a commercial break. All other YouTubers do it. They have commercials. I don't even think I could monetize this video anyway. So this is the t-shirt, and I made the sneakers to go with the shirt. And he wore it to a couple of parties, and I also make hair jewelry. I love this piece right here with the pearls. It looks pretty classy. The one with the hearts. I just like to do anything, just about. This is a couple that I did on a glass. I never finished it. It's upstairs, but I like to paint on the glass so you could see it on both ends. So like even when you have like, let's say a Chardonnay, it's see-through, you can see the image on both ends versus just the, yeah, I don't know how to explain it, but just going through my art page with you guys. And thank you for those of you who decided to stay. I don't even know how many people stayed. I'm grateful. If you guys know, there was a rapper that was assassinated by the name of Extentacion. Rest in peace to him. I painted him on a mirror.
His hair did. I have a lot more to do. Just wanted to show you his hair.
So I decided to add hair onto that mirror to show some depth to it. Depth, whatever. But I never finished it. I'm so weird when it comes to my work. I just really am. Never feel like I'm done. My friend had commissioned me to do this. Her mom passed away, her grandma passed away, and her aunt passed away. So she wanted to have a portrait with all three of them as angels. And as you can see, all three of the photos that I had were in black and white. They're very old. So I tried to recreate like an old photo using what I had, which was charcoal. She really loved that. This was for a couple. I guess a guy commissioned me to do it because I did his wedding vase. So he asked me to do an anniversary vase for this couple. So I had this picture. It wasn't very detailed, but I did what I could. And the fun thing about getting the vases done is that you can always replenish it with flowers. This young lady showed me a shirt. She said, I have somewhere to go. I don't know if it was for New Year's. And she said, can you please make me a pair of earrings to match? So what I did was I made her 2 pairs of earrings. Yeah, I made her 2 pairs of earrings so she could pick from whichever one she wanted. And she looks very beautiful with them on. So I'm just giving you an example what type of artist I am. I do everything. There was a woman who showed me a dress that she wanted to wear for Mother's Day. And she wanted shoes to match. If you can see, the shoes before were beige Calvin Klein shoes. And after, I turned them to match the dress. And I didn't see the dress in person, so I was very nervous that the shoes wouldn't match the color of the picture she sent me. But when I went to her house to drop it off, look how exact it came out. Literally exact. So yeah, I think it's a blessing in disguise that I'm able to create the way that I create. I don't know. It is just a blessing because I'm self-taught. I had a phone case that I wanted to just, bedazzle. And I decided to bedazzle it with my country's flag. Okay, so yes, that took me a while, but it was fine. It was very therapeutic. um, I used to make necklaces with and earrings with the Haitian flag. Um, I had a coworker that asked me to do something for his wife. I said, "What does your wife like?" "I don't know." I said, "Your wife's got to like something. Is there something she loves to eat? What is it? What is it?" And I said, "Okay, let's be basic here. Does she drink?" No. So I'm not going to make her a wine glass. So I said, "All right. Does she like flowers?" No. I said, "What does she like?" He goes, "Well, she loves going to the beach." So once he told me she loved going to the beach, I decided to do this. I painted her children on a vase, and inside the vase, I put sand, shells, and rocks. And if you can see on the side, hold on.
It would look real cute with like something like that in the middle.
Okay. So I got a candle, and if you guys could see that, I bought a candle from the dollar store, and I got some paper. I painted the paper, burned the ends to try to make it look like very old paper. You know, whenever you find a message in a bottle. So I took the candle, I wrapped the message. I wrote a message to mommy, whatever I thought would be a cute message the kids would send. And then I wrapped it around and tied it. And mama had a beautiful seashore thing with a message in a bottle candle. Like, I try to do things that are thoughtful. I don't want to just paint anything for anyone. You have to tell me about yourself. Tell me about who you're giving it to. Thoughtful gifts mean the world to people you don't understand. Even people that hate getting surprises, they love thoughtful things. Now, see, this woman came to me and said she wanted to give her dad something for Father's Day. And I'm like, since I paint, I said, "What does he like?" She's like, "He loves coffee." So what do I do? What do I do? I paint the father on a coffee mug. And on the back of the coffee mug, I say, "Number 1, Grandpa." I paint that and I bake it, and it's permanent. No matter how many times you wash it, it's permanent. So that was the photo she gave me. Baby girl was looking pretty angry, but hey, that's what she gave me. I like to do thoughtful things. If it's not thoughtful, it's not me. This guy that I painted was so in love with his bottle or glass. He would keep taking pictures of it and drinking his cognac from it. And one day, I think his cat jumped on it and broke it. So he had posted this and basically was really sad about it. He was on some show called Money and Violence, if you guys ever heard of it. Also, another thing that I like to do, if you have a pair of shoes that you love these shoes, but you don't want to get rid of them, you don't want to, I reupholster. However, so my Timberland boots were looking real crusty, and I revamped them and turned them into velvet and put some gold shoestrings. Well, they're not shoestrings, they're gold chains. And at this point, I didn't know which chain looked better.
Decisions. I don't know which one looks better.
So that was basically the shoes after. I had one bright gold, one light gold to see which one looked better. And they're velvet, actually, velvet. I did this for a young lady. Her mom passed away, my friend, and she was graduating. And her mom told her, "Please, baby girl, I just want you to graduate." So for her graduation, her mom used to love sequins. If you see her mom go to the grocery store, she got on some sort of sequins or jewelry. She loved it, right? This was a very quick job, so I'm not really happy with it, especially because I love this mom so much. And it didn't turn out the way I wanted. But what I did was, her daughter was graduating, so I made her graduation cap, and I made a stitch so she could put on the front of her graduation garb. So this is it. She put that in front of her grad thing, and there goes her grad cap. So that's the top of the cap. And you know how the circle on the cap, if you see the earring, that is the middle, you know, the circle, whatever. That I made the earring, you see? The middle of the cap where you're supposed to put the tassel on is the earring of the mama. So she got to wear her mama with her for her graduation. Even though, like I told you, that's not my favorite artwork. We're just going through this. These were the guys that I painted. Probably second people I've ever painted on glass. A girl came to me and told me she wanted to give her guy a gift. I said, he likes to drink Henny. Let's do it on a Henny glass. Simple. This woman, I found her on YouTube, literally obsessed with her. She was such a sweet mom. I thought she was a beautiful individual. So one day I wanted to meet her, and I bought her a gift, and the gift was a handmade glass from me. And as you can see, her picture is in the background. Her name is Maggie, beautiful mama. And this story right here is so funny, but oh my God, my mouth is dry. I'm sorry if I'm boring you guys. I had a coworker. Well, I lost my job, and a friend of mine wanted to help me out and hired me to do a job for him. He said, "Can you paint me and my girlfriend?" So I painted him and his girlfriend. He sent me a silly photo, and I painted it on a glass. You can see the front of the glass and the back of the glass, so you can see through it, right? Shortly after, this same friend right here hit me up and said, "Hey, apply to my job right now." And I'm like, "I've applied for the past 2 years and they never said." He goes, "Do it right now." I did it. I ended up getting the job. Shortly after getting the job, I met a woman. The woman sees me there and she goes, "Hey, I want to get a job done for you for my husband." So I do the job for her. She said, "My husband loves his dog. Can you paint him and the dog on a glass?" Well, guess what? The husband that I painted is the father of this girl. So isn't that funny? This woman had no idea that I painted. She actually came by my job to drop off food for her brother. And her brother was like, "Oh, she paints." And she came to me to do a job. And it turned out that I did a painting of her husband, her daughter, stepdaughter, and then her husband. I thought that was a beautiful story. This right here was a 40th birthday party. This guy, he's my my cousin's husband, and he is one of those guys that loves looking in the mirror. So I said, let me give him a gift that is going to, you know, just bring praise to him. It's a beautiful big candle with his image on it. And that was for his 40th. I think he loved it. And the next thing I have, my cousins were going to a parade, and I painted the Haitian flag on their sneakers that were no longer wearable. If you can see the befores and after, the Jordans had a hole in them. The Timberlands had oil on them. And the before and after is pretty drastic, as you can see. Still wet, but so I don't like to throw things out. We don't throw things out over here. And this was my inspiration. First time I've ever done it. Years ago, I wasn't working. I didn't know what to do for a friend. I think maybe it was 2013. And she loves to drink wine. And this is how I started doing this. I said, I have one wine glass here. Mind you, I didn't go to the store. I'm looking in my house to see what I could give her. And I said, I'll paint on the wine glass. This is so cartoonish and so childlike, but this was it. She loved it. But that was when I initially first started doing this as glass art. She was my muse, my inspiration. And I painted that with regular like paint that I shouldn't have been using. I used acrylic paint. Now that I do my artwork, I make sure I use enamel paint. Enamel paint, you can bake in the oven and it becomes permanent. And you can drink from it, okay? I feel like I'm trying to sell you guys. I'm really not. I'm just showing you my art. Now, this is the artwork that brought me to tears. This took me about 3 weeks to do. And when I went to deliver it to the girl in New York, she invited me to the birthday party. I get to the birthday party and she was so happy to gift the mother of the baby this, and she handed me $50. And I was like, huh? So that was my first big mistake. Never do a job unless you give prices first. This took me about 3 weeks to do, and I was doing it nonstop. Okay, it's on a mirror. Now, the mirror that I purchased could have been $50 alone. It was about this bigger than this portrait here. And on the side, it gives you 3 little compartments on each side to put in other pictures. So she literally paid me $50 for that. And I cried. I met this girl on YouTube and I said, never again, never again. But yeah, that is my story. Why I don't really do art is because people lowball me. People make me feel like what I do means absolutely nothing and my time means nothing. So I just usually keep my art to myself as a little secret. Yeah. Sorry, you guys, if I talked you to death. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your patience. She was fed up for that. Ooh, we don't mind. You're giving quality. Oh, thank you. You're so positive to me. Like, I swear, I really appreciate you, Hassan. You always there. You definitely need to put out your own prices because you deserve it. Thank you. Hard lesson learned. I do have other art pieces that I did create, but the reason why I won't show those is because when I look at them, like I've gifted a few people some of my art and they turned out to be shitty people. So looking at the paintings that I did for them and knowing that I put my heart and soul into them upsets me when I look back. Because one of the people that I painted something sentimental for said, fuck your stupid gift and I'm going to break it. And that really hurt me because I'm like, wow. Okay. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed that little segment. We will talk about other things. I wanted to inspire you guys again, maybe tomorrow. I don't know if you guys ever heard of Slutty Vegan. Have you guys ever heard of Slutty Vegan? Slutty Vegan, if you haven't heard of it, it is stop. She's a Ram fan. I don't know what that means. I used to work for NFL. So now you guys know when I always kept it a secret what I was doing. I worked for NFL. All right. So what was I saying? Jeez Louise. Okay. Slutty Vegan. You've heard of it. So my sister is amazing, first of all. Matter of fact, let me just show you my sister real quick. My sister interviewed the owner of Slutty Vegan. And my sister has interviewed many people, right? She's such a special person. And the thing about the Slutty Vegan interview, it was beyond inspiring. Okay. And I feel like it's going to inspire some of you guys. You know, any type of inspiration is good inspiration. See, she interviewed.
Tell you that joint right there.
First time I performed that.
Really?
Yes.
And that's my
his first
favorite
time.
song.
Really? Yeah. A lot of people say I love Drew. A lot of people say that that's their favorite song.
That was on my I'm in Love playlist. And when I snapped out of the dream that I was in, I was like, damn.
Then would you play
it?
It
Was really a dream.
Right. It was a dream. So
For real.
what's your like breakup like kind of song, like break away from that?
You know what's so crazy? I started a new playlist for that, and I couldn't add any songs to it yet because it was such a weird space that I was in. It wasn't like a real breakup. It was just I felt like I woke up from the dream, and I'm like, I don't know what really
maybe I
fits
need to
in
make
here
a
yet.
song like that then.
Yeah,
I
like
like it.
I'm not scorned or mad.
Okay, my sister is just my sister. She's amazing. This is the owner of Slutty Vegan, y'all, and she has a story to tell. And I want to share.
Let's talk about the discipline there because a lot of people find it very hard to make that switch when it comes to food. I've done the vegetarian thing as well for about 2 years, and then the pandemic hit, and I said, baby, I'm hungry.
This is not it, but
Want to eat this?
Right.
And God will forgive me later. But getting back on that track of being disciplined with, what to eat, it's kind of hard for people who didn't start off like that. See, now yell at me. Tell me why.
Discipline is a mindset. When you wake up every morning and you put your deodorant on and you brush your teeth and you brush your hair and you get ready to come to Hot 97 to come to work, that's discipline.
Yeah.
But it's because you put in your mindset that you know that you got to show up all of the time, every single time.
Yeah.
That's what it's like when you change your lifestyle choices, whether it's drinking, smoking, eating better, being around the right people, around the right partner. You got to be able to change your mindset.
Yeah.
So nothing is impossible. Nothing is hard. It's up to the people who really want to dedicate themselves to changing their lives.
Right.
Now, in this instance, for Slutty Vegan, for example, I'm not pushing the agenda on anybody. I want people, if the world could be vegan, I would love that. Like the world would be a better place and like we'd be all flying like butterflies. But I know that's unrealistic. So the person that I'm targeting is a person like you who eats meat, who likes to have their cheeseburgers, who like to have their steaks and all that stuff. Because guess what? Whatever you eat is up to you. But I want you to be more conscious and making better choices and infusing that into your already life.
Let's talk about the discipline there because a lot of people find it very hard to make.
Okay, so this wasn't the clip that I felt was touching and needed to be seen. This is what makes me want to play the interview for you guys. It's very inspirational.
So how do you navigate, all of these blessings coming your way and to kind of protect it? Because I'm sure that with that comes a lot of other energies that are trying to infiltrate that.
It's interesting because I literally just had a full circle moment and realized that I was living under the umbrella of my trauma.
Ooh.
So what I mean when I say that is I had a father that spent majority of my life in prison, right? And then got deported to Jamaica. So we've never been on American soil together at the same time.
Yeah.
Then I had a mother who I saw work so much. So she was never always physically home, but she made sure that she took care of the home, right? So I had this thought in my mind that I got to make it because I don't want to live like how I grew up. Now, we didn't grow up poor. We grew up in a middle-class family, but I knew that I wanted so much bigger for my life.
Yeah.
So when I started to get all of these things and I'm asking like, why me? Why me? Why not me?
Yeah.
Right? Like, why not you? Why can't I be one of the most talked about entrepreneurs? Why can't I have a multi-million-dollar company?
Yeah.
I think that as Black people, sometimes we don't feel like we deserve the blessings that we get. Right? Because of the perceptions that society puts on us.
Yeah.
But at the end of the goddamn day, I'm here. I have arrived. It belongs to me. It is mine. And now I'm going to embrace it and show people like you and other entrepreneurs that you can literally have anything that you want to. And you ain't never got to second guess yourself.
Yeah. So how do you navigate?
Yo, tell me that's not powerful. Tell me that doesn't make you want to watch that interview. Like, I need to watch that. But I want to watch it with you guys. If you're willing to come meet me here tomorrow, or we could do a motivational Monday, I can come on here on Monday and do Messy Monday and talk about Nature Boy, Velvet, Latruth, Mrs. Latruth, the other messy couple that I don't want to say their name because I'm still contemplating on whether I ever want to speak on them again, because I don't play about domestic violence. And when people play around that and they break up because they're not getting enough views and then they get back together, it sickens me. So one of the couples that I've been talking about, I haven't been mentioning their name for a specific reason, because they were getting attention off of me talking about them, because nobody else felt like talking about them anymore because they were over them. So eventually Mr. and Mrs. Latruth are going to be in that same boat where nobody's going to want to talk about them. You're going to be played out just like that other couple is. I just decided to make a video about them because domestic violence was involved. Okay? Just like Mr. and Mrs. Latruth. It's literally Mr. and Mrs. Latruth as a lesbian couple. That basically, that's what it is. So if anybody knows who I'm talking about, it's two women that had the same domestic violence situation, went live to expose one another, talked hella shit about each other, and then got back together. Why do people expose their lovers online? You look so dumb, especially if you're planning on getting back with them. Keep that shit. Talk about your lover to your sister or your brother or your cousin or your friends, and look stupid in front of them, not in front of us, because you really do look dumb, dummy. Yeah, so I hope you guys had a good time. Yeah, that is my sister, my younger sister. She's so beautiful and she's so sweet, and she came up with a book club, you guys. If any of you are interested in book clubs, she has a book club, and every time she does her book club events, I paint for her. Okay? Let me just show you the screen. She also gives people chances. She's gotten a lot of people on the radio that end up becoming famous. So one of them is a rapper by the name of Dave East. My sister put him on. She used to work, I don't know, there's a bunch of people I don't know because I'm kind of old. But she will like give people chances and they'll come on the show. She told me to watch this interview too.
You know how people sometimes will talk about, oh, like you changed, you got money and you changed?
Yeah.
I noticed personally, the more like success you get, I guess,
Yeah.
other people treat you different.
Yes, they're projecting.
Like you're treating me, I'm doing the same. I've been making music and doing the same thing for years.
Right. And now that you see that these things are happening from it,
you see it work.
Yeah.
Now you're acting weird and it's like, now I got to cut you off.
Yeah.
'Cause you're being really weird.
Yeah. Do you have these conversations with people?
Oh, yeah.
And is it weird?
Oh, yeah. I cut my
Awkward?
grass. I'm very like cutthroat and honest about things. And it's just like, it is what it is.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. I hate to do it, but I've had to cut people off or just distance myself. We can't be as close as we were.
Right. And that's okay. Loving people from a distance is my jam, girl.
Me too.
For real.
You know how people sometimes will talk about,
So,
oh, like you changed.
Guys, this girl is amazing. I just want to, because whenever I find somebody that's awesome, I want to share them with you. This girl is amazing. Her name is Dochi. Okay. She literally reminds me, you know what I was looking for? I was looking for a video that shows Dochi. Hold on. She clearly didn't post her own video on here. I don't know why. Dochi, hashtag. Should I do hashtag? Sorry, y'all, I'm talking to myself. Okay, like whenever I find music that I think is beautiful, I want to share it with you. Whenever I find an artist that I think is dope, I want to share it with you. Now, Dochi reminds me of a mix of, you be the judge. Hold on. I'm looking for the clip of her wearing all green. That thing went viral and I do not see it. Okay, I might have to look it up on YouTube. She's such a beautiful person. Okay. All right, here we go. Unfortunately, I'm probably going to have to use this one because this is the only person that posted it and it's like a reaction. but the main purpose was for you to hear the song.
I must be lost in my regrets. I must be down, I must be stressed. I got like 13 years of age that I ain't still got off my chest.
I'm so mad this person did not play the majority of the song. Anyways, I will find it on YouTube. We'll leave it at that. And for you guys that don't remember the song that I was playing earlier, Love Yourself, play a clip of it, and then we'll end the live. But yeah, whatever. Dochi. Best. Okay. That was the girl that just was talking to my sister on that interview. Again, we could do motivational Monday. We could do messy Monday. Sundays could be motivational if you guys want me to do videos that uplift you. Just like my art video where I was trying to tell you, never give up. Don't give up. I know very many motivational stories from other people. I could share their videos and then we could watch. Like, you might see somebody in the slums going through hell and you look down on them, and one day they're going to be the ones looking down on you. I like to share stories like that for people to humble themselves, not only to motivate, but for those who look down on people that don't have what you may have or have less than what you have. I want you to humble yourself, because it's embarrassing for me. I had a job for 8 years. I loved my job and I lost it. It's embarrassing. I don't like to tell people that, but I do. And somebody insulted me and said something to me about not having a job. And guess what? I can't make this up. That same person that was dissing me for losing my job ended up losing their job. Silence. Silence. Sorry I haven't been reading these comments. You guys, I appreciate it. You love the puffer jacket? Yes, I know. She looks so beautiful, right? Love yourself. Wait, what? Love. What was the song? I wanted you guys to know the song. Her name. Oh my God. You guys, I can't believe I told you guys about a video with a song, and I play the song all the time, and I forgot the name of the song. Hold on. I'm going to have to look through all of my likes. Ready? I want you to listen to the lyrics, y'all. Okay? Real quick. And I'm going to share with you the song. Beautiful. If you're going through depression, you don't feel loved, you need that boost. Sometimes you got to listen to music. Yes, it's going to make you cry. Sometimes, listen. No. Sometimes you have to cry to cleanse your soul, your spirit. Let that sadness out. It's okay. Play this song and cry it out. And there was somebody, I made a post the other day, and I noticed that a few people were touched by that post on my community board, where I said, if somebody, I forgot what I told you, but somebody told me that they were about to send somebody a song that I guess has been ignoring them, and she's not getting any feedback back from this person, but she just likes them so much she doesn't want to give up, and she keeps thinking about them, and she decided that she was going to send them a song. And then she saw my post. When she saw my post, she immediately stopped. Please, you guys, don't ever let anybody make you feel less than. Okay? Before you can love anybody, love yourself, but know that you are loved. If it ain't from that person that you want the love from, trust and believe it's from that person up above.
That you are loved, even if you don't love yourself. Know that you are loved, even if you don't love yourself. Know that you are loved, even if you don't love yourself.
You are loved, y'all. You are loved.
Know that
if you gotta cry, cry. If you gotta listen to this song on repeat, listen to it on repeat and just purge. This goes to anybody. Low self-esteem, broken relationship, lost a friend, just anything. Just know that you are loved, period. I know there are a lot of people that have these thoughts that they don't want to be here anymore. I've been there before, and it's scary when you're to the point where you rather not be here anymore. Life is beautiful. It's short. Whatever it is that you're going through, find something that's going to bring joy to you. For me, it's painting. So guess what? I'm going to paint my heart out whenever I'm sad. And I'm going to listen to beautiful music like this to remind me to know that I'm loved, y'all. There's so many songs I would love to share with you, but YouTube will take your videos down.
If you don't love yourself,
hug yourself. Lay in that bed and just cry your eyes out. Hug your pillow. Stick your face in the pillow. Just cry it out. Brianna Latruth, girl, I know you're going through it. You love that man, as crazy as he is. Yes, it's the worst feeling when you love somebody that just doesn't have the ability to love you back the way you desire. They cannot love you. If in fact he is a narcissist, narcissists do not know the meaning of love or how to. So yeah, know that you are loved. To anybody that suffers from any type of mental abuse, domestic violence, anything, listen to that song. Cry your heart out. And if you guys did not catch the name, thank you to Speaking Sandy who Shazammed it. It's Cleo Soul. It's SOL. And the song is called Know That You Are Loved. Okay? So many other songs that I could share with you that I use to heal my heart, my sadness. Yeah. I hope you guys really did get something out of this live. And the fact that you guys stayed after I stopped talking about the drama, I'm beyond shocked. I'm beyond honored, thankful, grateful. Y'all, you guys sat and watched my art. I really feel like I just gave you guys an art show. I'm thankful. Maybe I might have an art show. If I do it, I'll do it in New York. Anyway, thank you. Thank you. Oh, you said thank you for this. You are so welcome. Thank you for being here. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, no. Shawana. No. Shawania, I'm so sorry. You just lost your belt. Oof. Oof, 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 oof. Y'all know I'm mad, weird, and sensitive. I hate that about myself. So sorry You lost your best friend. Oh my God. I'm trying to look at another comment to not like my problem is whenever I think about somebody losing someone, especially somebody that they're very close to, I envision I'm a very visual person. I envision, I'm not going to say it because I'm probably going to make you cry, so I'm not going to even go there. I hate that I'm that person. I really do. I'm a very visual person. I'm a visual learner. So when you say something, I imagine it and then I put myself in your shoes, or I just feel sadness. I don't know why I'm like that. I don't like that I'm like that at all, because it makes me look a little crazy. Tawanya, I'm going to pray for you, pray for your strength, pray for your healing, pray for your best friend's family, especially because when you lose a child, Lord, whoo, child, you want to know the reason why I was really upset earlier when I was talking about Mr. Latruth? I don't like talking about death. It really makes me emotional. Mr. Latruth posted that he was doing a season 2 of his show with, I guess, Mrs. Latruth, making a joke out of it. And he said that it was episode 1 of Domestic Awareness Month. And that made me so upset. I had to hold back my emotions because there's many people that passed away from domestic violence. So nobody should ever joke about it. Never. Even if you weren't affected by it. Ooh, Lord. Sorry. I'm so weird. And I'm trying to smile it off. So that's why it makes me look even more weirder. Like when I get sad, I try to smile to make the sadness feeling go away. That's why when I read her comment, I was like, nope, let me scroll, look at something else. Yeah. So when people make fun of stuff like that, I'm going to stay on their ass. Mr. Latruth, you're going to hate me when I tell you you're going to hate me. I'm going to continue to make videos exposing your narcissism, your abusive ways, your mentally abusive ways. And you're what's the word? Distasteful. Yeah, your distasteful commentary on domestic violence, and you making jokes about it. One day we're going to do a live where I really show you there are women that come online and expose their partner for either abusing them or cheating or something embarrassing. Like there was this one woman, I don't know if you guys know this story. It was very disturbing. She exposed a man for being gay or something, and then he killed her. I feel like it's important to bring those stories to light in order to outshine shit like Mr. Latruth does, making fun of it. Because I want people to know, be careful when you come online and expose your partners. Be careful when you come online and play a video of somebody that did something that's violating or embarrassing. Because this world is full of unhinged people and crazies. I hate to call people crazy, but shit, people call me crazy. That will do anything. Like the other day, a guy was driving behind me and a car behind me, and he sped up past the car behind me. Mind you, we're on a one road way, right? And it's only one road. Okay, so he comes to the side and he's like beeping at me. The old me would have been like, fuck you, or like, what the fuck, like, cussing this person out. Excuse me for cussing. I tried my best not to cuss at all in this video. I look ugly when I cuss. I sound disgusting. And my mouth gets extra dry when I cuss. Where's my water at? So anyway, I looked at the driver and I fixed my face. I didn't give eye contact and I just let them pass. Things like that you have to ignore. Road rage people, ignore them. People will pull out a gun and start shooting. I just seen a video on Instagram of somebody that shot somebody while driving, and it hits a motorcyclist and the motorcycle flips over, and I don't know if the person made it, but they were shooting at another car from having road rage and hit an innocent bystander. So you guys be careful. Let that person pass. All right, we're going to talk about serious things. I'm going to keep clowning these people. I will. Trust and believe. Yep. But we're not going to play around and make jokes about serious topics just for views. That is just sick. You got to be really low and desperate for views to do stuff like that. And I can't stand clickbait people. Like, people don't realize that clickbait is a turnoff. It's like if I put something in my title and you come into my video and it has absolutely nothing to do with what was in that title, you're going to get the view, but you lose the respect and support from the viewer. Some people unsubscribe when it's a clickbait, or, Latruth, I'm pretty sure you lost so many hundreds and who knows, maybe thousands of followers. You hate clickbait too, girl. Oh, Shawanya, if you want to DM me on Instagram? Yeah, you can Instagram me, because I know what it feels like to lose someone, and especially since the holidays are coming around. I don't really like to talk to people like that anymore because there's so many fucked up people in this world. But I do talk to people on Instagram. If you guys didn't know this, a lot of times people do reach out to me when they're going through something, and I do talk to them. I just talked to another person. We talked from, I don't know, I think it was like 11 o'clock in the morning to like 5 p.m. And we had a great conversation. She was shy to call me on the thing, and we just talked, and it was natural. And it was therapeutic for her. So, yeah. I don't do it all the time now. I don't. I can't. Mentally, I can't. I don't know how therapists do it, but I need therapy my damn self. But art is my therapy, y'all, if y'all didn't know. So I will commence to painting my nature boy. Or should I call him Eve? My girl Hassad told me to call it Adam and Eve. Just before I go, I'm just giving you another close-up of her texture and her skin and her neck. Okay. He's getting his makeover, guys. He has no details yet. But we gotta finish everything. Okay, you guys, thank you for your time. Thank you for your love. I'm grateful. And you said I have a powerful voice. Why, thank you. Kyle, thank you. Okay, Shawanya, reach out to me anytime. Like, you don't have to if you don't want to, but if you feel like you want like somebody that could give you some songs that could help you through whatever you're going through, I have so many songs. I could help you with that. Art is therapy. If you want some art, we'll talk, whatever. Thank you guys. Mouth is so dry. Catch you tomorrow. Hopefully tomorrow. Tomorrow's my cousin's birthday and they're doing a brunch. So I'm going to go to brunch, and then hopefully I can come back, pick up my Amir, and then we could chat. You guys have a blessed evening, afternoon, morning, whatever I don't know where you guys are. Just have a blessed one. And thank you for saying that you enjoyed the show, Ty. Thank you, everyone. I love you, MJK. Good night, Shawanya. Good night, chat. Good night, everybody. You said yellow. You said we're your therapy. Oh, my God. Thank you. I'm your therapy. Oh, God. You guys are my therapy. I'm so thankful. Know that you're loved, y'all. Go listen to the song. You are loved. You are actually very much appreciated. So thank you. Oh, I have surgery on Tuesday. I'll explain it to you, but I don't even want to show you what's going on under my eyes, but I have a lot going on. For those of you who are not grossed out, I'm making a separate video, but I'm having surgery.